Live. Is we live?
No, we def live.
Oh, they heard when I said that? Oh, shit.
They heard part of that. You want to do it again?
And we're live.
There we go. Fair to say, episode 90. We got Sskeme in the building.
West Mind, hanging out like stripper titties. I brought Resonator with me. Found it in the Home Depot parking lot.
We about to get this shit together, man. This shit is now in session. You feel me?
No contest.
Yeah, no. You know what's crazy?
Schizophrenic people.
Ain't nobody saying they guilty. If you go to court and say you guilty,
Yeah. There's no contest. There's no contest.
There's no contest. They give you a choice: guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Yeah.
If you guilty, go with no contest.
Yeah.
Here's the issue.
I don't even like to say the word guilty when I say shit. Because I feel like that's how they get
Nobody
you, bro.
ever taught niggas that there was a no contest option.
Yeah,
they got
they tell you, but you're right though. We're not educated preemptively. You know what I'm saying? So
pre-crime, nobody's told no contest.
With the no contest. I don't know, bro. We in a contest with who? Who are we in competition with? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck I'm in competition with? The DA? You're like, what's going on, bro?
No contest sounds scary too, because it's like shit. You either right or you wrong.
Yeah,
shit. I'm whatever you say I am. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, he Eminem. He turned into Eminem. Yeah.
If I wasn't, then why would I say
I am. Don't make me start rapping right now, bro. I'm finna go back to my 13-year-old days when I thought he was a god of rap, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's what got me rapping.
Man, the homie slapped me out of that, bro. They snapped me out of that, bro. Luckily, they started throwing the Nas's and the Jada kisses at me, and the, you know what I'm saying, the Corrupts and the game obviously came out around that time too.
Hell yeah.
How old are you, Pop?
I'm 25.
Okay, yeah. I'm 28. So
Eminem put you on the rap?
Nah, not necessarily. But for a minute, you know how he was popping out at that time when he had first came out, and it was one of those things where he had took that shit by storm, and I liked his multiple syllable rap. Until the homies showed me Big Pun and showed me where he really got that from, and then they showed me the Rakims, and they showed me all the Eric B's and the Big L's and all that shit, bro. And I started really learning. That shit was like it was coexisting, but Eminem really brought that shit. And then, you know, obviously saying controversial shit, it was pretty dope, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, Eminem for sure. He got me. Hi, my name is what?
My name is
like just thinking how he was rapping, it was easy to remember. Hi kids, do you like violence?
Memorable,
And
that's what they want. They want to make songs that are easily memorable to people. So like randomly when you're doing anything, these motherfuckers, man, for 20 plus years, motherfuckers still hit you with the hi. My name is
exactly.
Oh,
Shout out Eminem, man.
And my nigga Rezo in the building.
We found this boy at Home Depot.
You look like a Taliban. Shut your ass up.
I think you can say shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mexican. I can say shit about other Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
The color.
I'm trying to bring them into your joke, bro. Rule number one, if you gotta bring somebody into your joke, if you gotta hook them, you're over.
But it just reminds me of that.
Yeah, look, he getting further and further away from me because he know,
That's right. Yeah. Nah, definitely. This all homie vibes, man. Hella homies in the background, man.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of Mexicans. You can't see them for obvious reasons because they all ugly. and two of them on parole in two different states. But if they wasn't ugly, they would obviously be up here with me. You know what I'm saying?
You said two of them on parole and two of them already made faces like, bro, don't fucking mention me.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna say his whole name right now.
That's crazy.
What's the big old deal?
Bro, you just got done doing some freestyle shit that's about to drop soon, man. You've been on a cold run right now. I think one of the things I noticed on your page was I think Icon was talking about how you were on his Rising Stars list. Yeah,
you know what? And I got brown. I call it brown ball, not black ball, because I don't want to offend the homies, the brothers. You know what I'm saying? But I got brown ball, bro, because in the community they was doing lists around that time. They was doing lists, right, about like who the hottest, who the best, like the newest dude, the freshman of the year, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And apparently, due to some unforeseen circumstances and unknown to a lot of people, but I always had a feeling, bro, because I respect music to the point, bro, where I respect it. I studied it. I respect what I'm putting out, and I know I put my heart into this shit, right? So when it comes to bars, and even when I'm talking shit or whatever, bro, I'm really putting my mind to it and my heart into it. So when I got snubbed off those lists, obviously it make you feel some type of way, but I'm from South Central, bro. We don't work with feelings, you know what I'm saying? We put them bitches in the envelope, and I mailed it home, but I got to return the sender, so it came right back to me. But the moral of the story is that like I don't work with my feelings, bro, so I just kept doing my thing, and then it sure enough, it came to light recently, bro, that they went ahead and did that just based off of the people I was associated with, which is cool. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, bro. Like everything happened for a reason.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like obviously I have to think that way if people like Rezo are born and like you know, look at him.
It's fucking cooking your ass.
He thought that Taliban shit was gonna look at him, bro.
He's still confused, you know. He's still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Luckily, I ain't gonna lie to you. Red let me borrow his hat so I could look more LA. So I gotta say, because I was about to say I'll never give him a snapback again. From when, turn that motherfucker around. That shit's glaring on the camera, bro. Turn that. Don't let him know what you're working with. Let it be a mystery.
So with that, so you go into broke out the tall can. It's funny. I think that's the first time it's happened on here.
Fault,
no, you can't.
Fuck it, we shout now. Yeah.
I'm hot. You didn't bring one.
Damn,
that's crazy. They came no gift.
Mine, bro. You know? Hey, waterfall. You already know, bro. Don't act like you ain't never waterfall.
Wait. It's waterfalling as an adult. Like that's gay, right?
Yeah.
Says who?
You can't waterfall as an adult.
That's the young shit. That's what I'm saying,
like
bro.
waterfalling from your drink as a grown ass man.
I just did that. I'm fucking with you. Nah, I just did that shit outside.
Man, hold on.
Why you say yeah?
He want to pop up. Listen, have you ever drank out the water hose in somebody's front yard?
Hell yeah.
That wasn't even your water hose?
Yeah.
Well, just know this. I drank out the same water hose. Know this, bro. What city you grew up in?
Long Beach.
Absolutely. South Central Long Beach, Compton Watch.
I would say if it's down like
that's all. That's all.
In the Mexican culture, we call that babas. My brother basically off the life. And the 40 ounce, that's all the foam and shit. That's not even. You could only waterfall when it's like this and like this is like the limit right here, bro.
It's already danger zone.
After this, you even gotta take a little baby shot when you waterfall on some of these shit, like, 'cause you don't want it to low, like get too low.
Spit taste like
Hey, I don't know. He waterfalling with some people that backwater. That's the problem. I remember that shit, motherfucker. Now you backwater. I'm cool, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah. The homie was one of them people that ate a chip and he licked his finger every time he ate the chip and put his finger right back in there, bro.
Yeah.
What about the homies that when you ask them for chips and they grab the bottom of the bag?
That's a scandalous nigga right there, bro. If I ask you for chips and you squeezing the bottom of the bag where like the good chips is at, and they like, just get a couple of them hoes.
Those people grew up and try to put your kids on their taxes. Those are the people that grew up and try to be like, hey, let me borrow your kids for taxes. Those
I always kept asking, like, damn, if I already gave you some, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, if you got chips and you bring around the homies.
He was one of the people that held the chips.
Yeah, he was a stingy nigga with the chips.
I used to give everybody on that white, on the
paper.
Yeah, pass it around.
He put on the paper. He don't even want to touch it.
Right?
It was the girls that break out like paper from the notebook.
Like paper.
Yeah,
but it was clean.
And y'all pour it
you were
on
dumping on the
I did that.
Out there killing trees for just to pass on hot Cheetos.
That's crazy, bro. That's on John
We out here murdering trees just to get some hot Cheetos across the room.
That's where hot Cheetos girls came from, because they were like they had that shit on a piece of paper.
Get a paper.
Hot
Boom.
Cheeto girls.
Yeah, hot Cheeto girls.
That's a thing?
It was a type of girl who was described as a hot Cheeto girl.
I thought that was like the name of a porn movie that just came out.
Bro, you are a freaky nigga.
Nah, I'm saying
Latinos are known for that shit.
I'm like, oh, you talking about just like a ratchet, like a Nissan Altima driver, like a baby mama, like a baby mama, right? Don't get it twisted. I fuck with Nissan Altima. They do good on gas.
He got a song.
And trust me,
You got a song called Nissan Altima?
Yeah, I got a whole mixtape called Nissan Altima Music, but the name of the song is actually called Nissan Altima too. Y'all got one on there. Y'all gotta go check that out, man.
So you was fucking with a bitch in the Nissan Altima?
What? Multiple.
That is the
They know I'm a dog Brian shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what it is, bro? I'll later on when I start popping and get rich, I'll pay for their therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We already made it like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I know I did a lot of shit, bro, but I paid for the therapy.
Yeah.
Now I would never fuck with the Nissan Altima, bro. Don't get twisted. They fucked up their car. They already brought it to me looking like a Christmas tree, lit up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You ever took her Nissan Altima to another bitch house?
Ooh.
I'm not at liberty to disclose that information without my lawyer present. No content. I'm not at liberty to disclose that information without the presence of my lawyer. So everybody has to tell my attorney.
Have you ever drove a female car that had the steering wheel all furry?
Now that you double down on that, fuck it, I'm gonna go fuck it. They know who I'm talking about. Trip out, yes. And then when they even try to get in the car, I'm not even gonna try to play it off. I'm like, yup, we in another bitch's car, bro. How the fuck I'm supposed to explain this? And mind you, I'm like 10 minutes trying to take it off, but they bitches be so tight on there. They be so tight on there, bro. And you can tell, bro, because after you see like a whole clean little part of it and the rest of the steering wheel dirty, so now they just looking at you like you're a dirtbag. I'd rather see them I'd rather see the furry shit like fuck it, you know, it's another bitch car.
I've had worse than the furry steering wheel.
What you had?
I was messing with this girl. She had a furry steering wheel and a pink Camaro. And so she's like, oh, we gonna pick up some t-shirts and shit. She's like, I'll print out some t-shirts we gotta go pick up. I'm like, cool.
Fire.
We're driving near Slauson swap me. I'm like, oh, we a little too close to the Slauson, like damn. Yeah. And so she's like, yeah, no, it says make a left and then a right, and we going into the lot, nigga. Yeah. I'm like, damn, bro, fuck. I hit the homie, I'm like, hey, this is where I'm at, bro. This was going on. And so I'm like, it's cool.
He starts saying, I love you, I love y'all, man.
And so she's like, it's cool, bro. Like, it's nothing, we're gonna get in, get out. We pull in. And I jump out, and niggas just see me jump out this pink ass fucking Camaro.
So
I'm like, dog, bro. I'm so fucking burnt. Like that was the worst.
But
shit, bro.
You hopped out the passenger though.
No, I was driving, bro.
You was driving.
I don't trust,
I don't trust,
bro. I don't trust girls driving.
You never said that part in none of the story. I'm thinking you.
I don't think you was in the passenger because I sit my ass in the passenger, not like on no freaky shit.
Oh no, I'm not. You a passenger princess.
See, I knew you was gonna say some freaky shit. That's why I said no freaky shit. That's why I said no freaky shit.
So she got the furry wheel, and you in the passenger.
Because I just don't like. Mind you, bro. I like to drive when it's my shit or whatever, bro. But I don't like to be responsible for nobody's car, bro.
You gotta be responsible for it.
I'm just saying, if I'm driving, you might never know. A bitch might turn around and be like, "You was driving," or the police might come, or whatever,
shit.
right?
I ain't on the insurance.
In the passenger seat, she could hit the corner. I just jump the fuck right out that bitch and start. Cause I look white. Look, when I wish I'm like Travis Hunter. I got fucking. My name is Hunter. My name is Hunter Dylan. I got 2 first names, bro. I got 2 first names. Hunter Travis. Travis Dylan.
That shit is
not. You know what I'm gonna hit him with? I'm gonna hit him with the whitest line ever. You know who my father is? And I never even met my dad, but they don't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? I tell them motherfuckers, they've been investing into their fucking local LAPD charity ball every single year, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about Rezo. Rezo look like he could be Cambodian and Filipino.
Oh, shit. Y'all might shit you down.
Yeah, Rezo take his hand.
Don't make me take it out. Please don't make me take it out. Please don't make me take it out. I'm drinking beer here.
Oh shit, Buddha.
They look like a beluga whale.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, bro, that's funny.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
so back to the music shit. So you said you went through this year. You had rookie anticipations, but it looked like
no, this was so like not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Just to let you give a little background because the homie likes to get the background details. This was like about 2-3 years ago.
Okay,
So when
yeah.
I first came into it, bro, I was out of prison, bro, for like the second time, whatever, right? So the homies finally, I decided I'm gonna do something different with my life. The homies like believed in me more than I ever believed in me, bro. They was the ones that were like, hey, you gotta do this shit, you gotta do this shit. I was sending them videos from prison. They're like, we gonna send you JPEGs if you send us a video you rapping. Then when they will go post it on YouTube.
Oh, that's
the
wrong.
reason you can't find them is because they pulled it under like the most unnecessary shit, like free Sskeme, Westmont, Body 102nd Street, free the homies, yeah, fuck everybody, fuck that. You have to type all that in. Just
The
to find
homies
the
didn't know the
video, bro.
algorithm. They didn't know the
like-
algorithm.
So anyway, the moral of the story is that they pushed me to do that shit. So when I came out, I did come out like kind of hot, bro, because I think it was for the simple fact that I didn't overthink it. I ain't come in. I just came in on some like the homies want me to do it. They've been taking care of me in prison this whole fucking 7 years that's passed by already. Like fuck it, bro. I'm gonna just like do it for them. You know what I'm saying? I owe them that much and shit. And plus, even when I got out, bro, I told them I want to get a job and start my life, and they helped me get an apartment. And then like the homie used to let me stay at his house when I used to go to work and shit, bro.
That's raw.
So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, I gotta do it for him, right? So then we end up getting that 3-point-some million on that one song, bro, off the So Rough So Tough LA remix.
Yeah.
And after that, they should just catapulted. So at that time was when I was supposed to get the Rookie of the Year. And we ain't find out about until this shit like 2-3 years later, which is currently like developing as we speak, like story developing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like what you got is like you kind of like redshirted. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
To where it's like your rookie year didn't really start.
Yeah.
So you were still practicing, you were still in the gym, but I feel like right now is where that shit starts because I've just seen you just whooping the algorithm and just moving higher and higher and higher.
Mind you, bro, I feel like we could do more too, bro.
Yeah.
Like even the shit that we've been doing, and like we go on like little media runs. So I appreciate the fuck out of you guys letting me be here, bro.
Nah,
like
for sure. Likewise, bro.
Because it
Appreciate
should
you.
just help, you know.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day ends, and if crackheads get money for crack, bro, we should be able to figure this shit out all the time, bro. I always like bro, every single day, bro.
Yeah.
Every day they're high. Like,
Yeah.
Do you think
it's a conundrum.
Do you think Lefty being part of the same label?
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Do you think him catapulting brought attention to you because y'all part of the same label type thing?
Absolutely. I think that always happens for any kind of business or brand, right? Like if you got somebody on your team winning, why not like to go back to sports references, you got the star player and people got to play their positions, you know what I'm saying? I think people always like never like to admit in certain times that they play a certain role. Like I know I ain't the star player right now. I'm cool. Like you said, I'll do my little work in the gym. I'll keep doing my shit until I come out and I'm ready to do my shit, right?
Yeah.
And like look at Dr. J used to bench motherfuckers when they signed them, you know what I'm saying? But just to come out and go 5 times platinum like the game or do some, you know?
Yeah.
So with that being said, like absolutely when an artist is on my label, bro, like I always root. I could have my personal issues with certain people, but I always root for the overall success of the label because that's my overall success at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it's more attention, more money, more everything for us. You know what I'm saying? More advertising, more FaceTime for us. And it helps, you know what I'm saying? It always helps and shit.
And that's why I would say that it helps a lot too. Just
Absolutely.
off of he's a star player, whatever. Right
Absolutely.
now, you know your potential. I'm
Absolutely.
just waiting my turn. It's like Jaylen Brown and Tatum. Like,
Yeah.
Like Jaylen
Whoa.
Brown know he the nigga,
Yeah.
but Tatum get all the shine. Like, all right,
Yeah.
Tatum, keep doing your thing.
Jaylen Brown
Thomas
is
saying
that
the
guy
gym.
too,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Hold
what I'm
on, bro.
saying.
'Cause I've been
Yeah.
watching it for a minute too. He's a very
Jaylen Brown,
good role player, like a
Tatum
supporter,
is,
bro.
But
Yeah.
Tatum is, when you look at it, everybody gonna go Tatum. Tatum gonna get the commercials. Tatum is gonna be the face. Tatum.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But so I just say that to say that with Lefty putting OTR on the map, because that's how I learned about
Absolutely.
OTR and shit like that. It's just type that you're part of the camp and you just in the shadows, but you waiting on your opportunity to
Absolutely.
just.
And you know what, bro? I like to say this too, because I've done a lot of stuff too, like with certain people. So I don't like to say I'm in the shadows because not in that aspect. And I know how you meant it, like more in the analytical aspect, right?
Right.
But it's more of like I appreciate even being the line that I do get, that the light that I do get, that gets shined upon me. I appreciate it greatly.
Yeah.
So I don't ever feel like, if anything, I feel like I'm still making progress. Because I told the homies when we started this, bro, I told them, look, I'll give it 5 years, bro. Because at that time I was 25. I said I don't want to be no 30-year-old dude that's still trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah,
I just want to know if we got it going or if we don't got it going. If not, we shift gears and we go into something else, bro, right? So we on the third year, like 2.5, third year on it, right? And we've actually made progress. We went from being like doing our shit for like funding and independently, and now we got signed. And now it's like we have to hit that next like landmark or like, you know what I'm saying, that checkpoint, so we can make sure that we going up. So like, yeah, absolutely. Like it always does help though when somebody takes off and gets the attention from like, let's say a community that wasn't paying attention at first.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
even if it's for the right or the wrong reasons, no matter what it is, bro, the what they say, any
Publicity.
is good
Good
publicity.
publicity,
yeah.
So it's like one of those things where they did turn back to look, and I got a lot of people that double back and was like, oh shit, this motherfucker could spit.
Yeah.
They first look at me and be like, what the fuck? Usually I'll be in suits, bro. I'll be in a suit and
Yeah, I
shit.
see you on
So I
Back
try
on
to clean
Pig
up
with
the
the-
I try to clean up the image, bro, because of that simple fact. Like I wanted the better representation for our people, bro, and let them know, like, look, bro, I respect the fact that where you coming from, because I came from there too. I'm from South Central. I'm on 102nd in Vermont, hanging out like a fat bitch's stomach in the hundreds. You know, whoever want to run it, they can run it. But I'm saying is that like we could do much more. You know what I'm saying? And that we showcase the next generation that, bro, because you know we here to make a homie, not break a homie.
Yeah,
and I'll
facts.
take full responsibility for the next generation after me that maybe didn't get that schooling from the homies, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even in my day, I was lucky to be raised by dudes that were older than me. You know what I'm saying? They were
Yeah.
older than me, and I wasn't around necessarily a lot of group of people that were my age, bro. And they taught me like the older ways and how we conduct ourselves a little bit more gangster.
Bro, right there.
Yeah, exactly. And then when he's around people that give him the right schooling, he could develop into so much more than what he can be. Because you could always be something even on your own, bro. Even if you go the ignorant way, you could do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is that, like, I try to let the people know, let my people know in particularly, and the homies, like, hey, you could do this shit too, bro. Like, you could clean yourself up and you could still be this and you could still be that. You know what I'm saying?
So when you got out, you said that you just wanted a job. You just wanted to work.
I wanted to start my life. Yeah.
When was that point where you was like, fuck a job? I'm about to go all in on rapping, or like, because that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when you fresh out, you like, yeah, I gotta get some money some type of way.
Yeah.
And for you to just be
And you
like,
gotta understand, bro, like from 17 all the way to 25, I was in and out like the burger stand and the murder plan. Like I literally would go get out for 2 months and go right back in. So it was like 7 years of my life in total that like just got wasted, I feel like. And I was like, I just wanted to get an ID. I wanted to get a driver's license. I just wanted to do regular. So I could be like, dude, because everybody else is like, dude, they already like adults and shit,
Yeah,
right? And I'd be
exactly.
like, dude, I'm kind of like losing. But luckily I had a homie, bro, like he snapped me out of the matrix, bro. Like, and I ain't trying to get too deep into shit, but I'm like, he snapped me out of that mind state of like going to work every single hour that you do to go work for somebody else's company. Why not start your own shit?
Right.
And that same amount of time and energy and money and everything, bro, that you put into another man's company, you could literally put into your own company.
Yeah,
and mind you might not reap the benefits all the way right now, bro, but the next generation under you is those are the people that we're doing it for, right? So that's the way to set it forward. Like, mind you, I'm in the first beginning stages of me still trying to establish myself and be someone for them to look up to, bro. And we just got the LC from my company, Westmont Entertainment
Fire.
Incorporated. Shout out to the homie, man.
Yeah.
So I'm saying is like I'm trying to move the right way. And mind you, bro, I might be moving a little slow, but I mean, you know, any progress is good progress to
and
me.
you're not going backwards though.
Right.
And
That's what I'm tired of doing. So when I
yeah.
came in, I wasted a lot of money and time because I didn't register my rap name and nothing. I didn't have nothing like registered. I didn't have no distro kit. So we was over there going viral off that song, and we was missing out on money, bro. Like we did the estimates, those were like $10,000, and I finally decided to put that on the
Shit.
distribution platform. And to this day, it's my highest streaming song. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's
I'm
one of
late.
the-
I could've-
like
I
you
could've
said,
been
like
making
you
money.
said, I don't want to move backwards no more. So I'd rather take it slow and steady than just start rushing into it and have to double back. Like, oh shit, bro, we forgot to do this and forgot to do that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like
you
I
were
said,
talking
bro.
about checkpoints. What's
Yeah.
that next checkpoint for you?
Me personally, bro, I kind of think it's one of those things where it presents itself when it does, and we'll know when it's there. Like this is the next level, right? Cause like shout out to my boy C Ballin and shit. My bad,
No, you're good. Yeah.
Shout out my boy C Ballin, right? He did a lot of legendary work with a lot of legends like Snoop Dogg, E40, like a lot more to name, right? But I met him. And for some reason, he took a liking to my sound and working with me. And to me, he took my sound already to the next level. And it was one of those things that happened because I did a freestyle on Bootleg Kev.
Yeah.
And he see me and he's like, oh, he's dope. I want to do some work with him. Now I literally feel like, and mind you, bro, shout out to my boy YE Beats, man. He got me up out when we were still trying to figure it out. He was the one that we was doing music with, right? And shout out to my boy Zay and shout out FC Sounds and everybody else that helped me get there. But I also learned that like we got to grow. You know what I'm saying? As artists. Yeah. And sometimes you might outgrow people, not to say that they're not doing their best or they're not doing a great job. It's just sometimes they're on a different path. And so I started growing with my sound and I started getting more mature with my sound and trying to pay attention to what I'm putting into music, bro. Because the shit is like very like influential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Because it's a message. You know what I mean? People listening, like you say, you got the youth listening, you got everybody listening to it. So that's where you get your message out at, and then if you don't got no substance while you rapping, then it's just like you. Yeah,
I mean, people eventually would thin out. You know what I'm saying? The weeds thin out themselves. Motherfuckers just end up starting to keep rapping about the same shit.
Yeah,
if you talking about killing somebody on every single song, like damn, bro, you should be. There should be a lot of murders in your city. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about selling drugs, like sir, I don't know. Then why the fuck you still look like that? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying,
because the substance for sure is what separates. Because I feel like a lot of people can rap. A lot of people suck at rap too, but a lot of people
are
can
capable,
rap. Capable of rapping. But then it's like once you rap, now what are you actually saying?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's the difference between the little rhymes and the little dropping a bar here there, and then now people are gonna be like, "What's your message?" Like Nipsey Hussle, bro, he sold the brand, he sold himself, you know.
Yeah.
And like a lot of other people, Tupac sold the brand, he sold himself. Was a thug life shit, bro. And even deeper message, his shit was a deeper message behind that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was supposed to be on the more positive shit, and I could go on and on about people that sold themselves as a brand. Like look at G Unit, 50 Cent, motherfucker made us believe that. Then the game had us wearing G Unit shirts. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about like you said, bro. Like what are you saying, bro? Like what are you saying? Can I get behind that? Do I believe that? Do I want to believe that? You know what I'm saying? Like are you telling the truth? Because I feel like he said, a lot of people can rap, bro, but then they just start running out of gas because they're not going nowhere. They just literally were like, I'm gonna rap. It's easy to rap now, bro.
So with the new project that you just dropped, what do you want us to receive from it?
Honestly, bro, just the capabilities and the versatility. Okay. Honestly, if you want me to be real, because like I got Jerry Westmont, right? This album right here.
That's what you've been pushing lately, Jerry Westmont.
So the thing about it is, I have I actually have 5 mixtapes out, right? One of them collaboration with my boy Psycho 83rd called Monte Broadway. Okay. That was real deeper, darker music, right? And then I had another one, my boy Baby Bounce. It was a little bit more kind of like testing a little bit of bounce, a little sound of me and him, right? Then I had my series of 3 mixtapes when I stopped dropping music after some shit happened. I went back to jail. Yeah. And then my fans was like, man, this motherfucker ain't dropped music like in 10 months. And I really did the math. And I'm like, shit. So I told myself I'm gonna drop a mixtape every week and for the next foreseeable fucking amount of weeks until I ran out of music. Yeah. I dropped 3 mixtapes. I dropped In the Meantime, and then I dropped Nissan Altima music, then I dropped Summer Days, and then I got signed to OTR. You know what I'm saying? Because I started realizing, bro, they just want to hear your fucking music. Yeah. But in between that, In the Meantime was just like kind of freestyles, right? Just to show you I could bar up. Yeah. The Nissan Altima music obviously speaks for itself. It's ratchet music. It was summertime at that time, cool. Summer Days was more of a summertime shit, but more like chill back. And then when I got on OTR, I wanted people to know what I could do. So in the beginning, bro, from to end, is a different kind of sound, from like raw rap, freestyling, to Song for Some Bitches, to Turn Up Again, then go back to some deeper shit, then go back to some like We Made It, congratulations type shit, right? Yeah. And like it reminded me of a lot of like my favorite albums, like that go unseen, like The Last Kiss or The Kiss of Death. Yeah. That they might have some songs in there, my homies be like, nah, it's a little corny, but it's just like for a different kind of crowd, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to show you motherfuckers I could do it, you know what I'm saying?
Cause I saw you do some melodic shit on the project, and I'm like, damn.
And it's not really me.
I'm like, that's not what I'm usually expecting. I'm like, I know you're gonna get on, you're gonna rap your ass off.
Yeah,
I'm
rap
like,
about
you talking to a bitch,
yeah.
like that's crazy.
Yeah. And I shout out to them because they help you. You know, like anybody else, bro. Like you would want your team to kind of push you past your comfortability limits. Like they don't want to hear the same old shit from you, bro. Because they know I can rap now, right? Yeah. So every time we go on like a interview or shit, like when we do it, and that's what I'm there for. Because that's what they want. Yeah. Like Bootleg Kev, he not there to fucking hear me sing a melodic song.
Right.
Because he's like, bro, I know he can rap. Like when I went on the corner store, they send him my shit, and they're like, okay, he gonna rap. So I'm like, okay, like shout out my boy Desi over there.
They want to see
you
bar
like, yeah, they know that. So I'm not gonna get on the shit, but I'm gonna still drop my music and see if it's shit shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might never know. People might fuck with it. That's what I learned about music, bro. All it takes is 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Facts.
Motherfuckers just fuck with one certain song, and then I've heard from so many artists in interviews, bro, where they say the song that got them popping is not even their favorite song, bro. Like, nowhere near. Yeah, like they were like, man, that song, like they got even mad. Like, really, bro, that song, y'all fuck with that song? And I put all my hard time and energy and like into this
these
shit.
other ones, yeah, exactly.
But they don't even care about that. Like, that's why I started learning. Like, bro, sometimes you gotta just run and gun this shit and let the people speak. You know what I'm saying, for themselves. Actually,
no, that's hard. How do you know that you've made it? At what point?
I made it already, Pop. We
That's
already
hard.
on a better path.
That's hard right
I'm
there.
not in
That's
prison,
humble.
bro. I mean, I could be dead, bro. You know where we come from, bro. Like, we not supposed to make it this far.
Yeah.
People like to like overshadow that shit because just so many rappers been saying it for so long, but it never changed, bro. Like, I know everybody at this table has lost some people, bro.
Yeah,
a lot, way too early on in life. Like, me personally, I always believed in teaching the homies, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit saddens me when I lose homies, like, especially when they're younger, bro.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, any life is valuable. What I'm saying is that when they're younger, they never even got a chance to like really experience anything, bro.
Facts.
And that shit kind of hurt my soul, bro.
And you never know what that person
Could
could
have
have been. It could
Unrealized potential for sure.
Shit.
Bro, I swear, I knew it because that's the thing that bothers me the most is that person could have been the motherfucker that just cured some shit or did some shit great for the hood or did I don't know, bro, because they never got an opportunity. So I just try to give mind you, bro, I'm not gonna stop the shit myself, bro. Like, I can't stop this shit. It's just too many fucking years of doing this shit. But I'm saying is that it starts somewhere. So when you tell me if I made it already, bro. I already got a little homie like this doing
That's
shit
hard.
that, you know what I'm saying? Doing this shit instead of doing other shit that they're not supposed to be doing. And shout out his dad, man.
That's
know
what I was
saying?
gonna say.
Shout out his dad. He had a great father figure, bro. Like, I be seeing what his dad be doing from him. I'm like, damn, that's what it's like to have a dad. His dad had like a whole Gatorade for him and shit. I'm like, damn, I ain't never had. I don't even know what I would do if my dad gave me a Gatorade right now. I don't even know, bro. It depends on what flavor it is.
Yeah, you ready to pop on?
Yeah. You ready to pop
Rezo,
up?
get your ass up out of here.
Rezo not even contributing nothing. Look.
Shout out Rezo though.
Shout out my nigga Rezo.
You got anything you want to shout out?
Shout out the shit. Shout out the shit.
Oh yeah, the homie Rezo do murals, man.
Yeah,
if you need
he
murals,
just
bro,
said
you need
something
anything
about-
done, bro, he can paint the wall. He'll do whatever he do. Like, I think he do a pipe, but she Mexican. I think he do landscape too. I don't even know. I think he do it all, bro. If you need,
Shout out FIGGMUNITY,
if
man.
you need your fucking pants tailored, he do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Holla at the boy Rezo, man.
Shout out Rezo, man. Fuck with you.
You ready to pop your shit? Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He trying. Yeah, he just drank 2 Capri Suns. He downed them. Yeah, he 2 Capri Suns in right now, okay? And a fruit snack pack. Look at him. Yeah.
real quick.
I hope he took his Flintstones vitamins today, boy. Sit up on it. Sit up on it.
People can see you.
Put your leg on it. Oh, there you go. Oh, he got the hydraulics. I got you. Let me get up out the way.
Yeah. All right, tell the people about yourself, man.
Oh, Jada Mac 562.
Yeah.
West Moss little homie.
Yeah. I like
Hold
that,
on, we still
man.
gotta see what he do before he start claiming that shit. Hold on. Let's see what you do first.
Stay at the 562.
Stay at the 562. Don't come to the 323 just yet. I'll let you know though. I'll let you know when you can be on your way.
So being 14 and rapping, what do you rap about? Cause like most people rap about their life, their experiences and stuff. You 14, you
just
have
got here.
Yeah, like what are the experiences and stuff. So are you rapping about things you see, things that you want, things like what are you rapping about? Or you just putting the words together like I'm just getting my craft together.
If I say things I see, I don't know. It's gonna be like self-incriminating. I don't know. I mean,
I think he influenced by a lot of the stuff he listened to, subject matter, and like he don't want to incriminate too many people because the homie got some people. That, you know,
So you a little burnt out. You a little burnt out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We'll say this. He's telling the stories. You know what I'm
actually,
saying?
everyone's
He's
already
depicting the
incriminated.
stories.
I got like 3 cousins, in 2 cousins in juvenile hall doing like 10 years,
Yeah.
and then like 2 uncles. Well, 1 uncle doing 97 of life, and then then my other cousin, he's how much is he doing? I think like 6-7 years.
So you rapping what you see, more or less. Okay.
Allegedly, but I think the
Allegedly.
thing about it is like me, we all telling stories about like
You
our
put
struggle
art,
anyway.
you
Like,
put art about
even
what
when
you
I'm in
see,
it,
yeah.
I'm over here telling the story of not just me. I'm speaking for every ghetto kid up in the city, right?
Yeah, facts.
Going through
sure.
struggle. When you talk about poverty, you to be speaking for on behalf of everybody. But I know I was curious on that when I first met him too. Like, you 14, bro. Let me see what you rap about. Because as soon as he said something about shooting K's off, I'm like, bro, the K bigger than you. The AK bigger than you. Because I'm like, look, even that one back there, look, it's like the same, like that there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, bro. Like, but at the same time, I mean, he's getting the stories off of people that might not ever be able to get to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? Like 97 to life, I'm good, gang. Yeah. So I decided to like do this shit.
I thought you got a lot of history in your pen, for sure.
All the homies, man, doing their shit. I hope they win their appeals. I hope they do all that, bro. Cause that shit. Look, bro. Motherfuckers hate when I say this, but I think I wish death on somebody before I wish jail on anybody, bro, and prison on anybody, because that shit is literally designed to fucking tear you down, like break your mind down mentally, bro. Yeah. Everything about it. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about Capri Sun, man. You got sponsorship? You the face of Capri Sun? Telling you need a fruit snack,
So who your favorite rapper? Like who you listen to? Like who got you in the game? Like okay.
Don't say Sskeme.
Don't say Sskeme. He got a bunch more. Trust me, he got a bunch more.
I listen to Peso.
That's hard.
Tell him Peso did it.
Rowdy Rex, Young Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
King Lil G. And then West My Sskeme.
I forced him to listen to my shit though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just put it on in the aux and I put his windows up and I don't even let him.
You don't know about this.
Yeah, you don't know about this.
It's me again.
Have you ever performed in front of a crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, I performed with pretty much all my favorite rappers. I performed with King Lil G and Young Drummer Boy. I performed with Peso, Bravo the Bag Chaser, Lil DZ.
Damn.
Yeah, that's tight. So they called you.
X4. I performed with all of them.
So you was at their show and they like.
Yeah.
They just brought you out type thing. That's hard. See,
that's raw.
That's what I'm saying. The average 14-year-old ain't getting to do that.
They built for that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I know you got a lot more confidence than the average 14-year-old because like motherfuckers are froze up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Like motherfuckers would have froze up. Even if they talk all that shit, as soon as they get in front of that thing, they freeze up.
It's all back to...
motherfuckers fuck up. You can fuck up. I be telling him, bro, you gonna make mistakes. The thing about it is just not letting that shit stop you, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying?
At what point did you, because I mean, like I said, you just got here. At what point did you know, like, yeah, I gotta rap. This is all I want to do. Cause some kids they're playing sports right now.
Yeah.
Low key, before I started rapping, I was going to shows and I was getting pulled up on stage by like Drex the Joint, Rowdy Rags.
Just because you were turned up and young.
Yeah, so I got put up on stage probably like 2 or 3 times, and then I got like followers, you know, because they saw me on stage. I got like 1,000 followers. Thought I was popping.
Yeah, so he's like, I gotta get this shit cracking now.
Well, in my city's small, so everyone's like, damn, you got 1,000 followers.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
If everyone from my city followed me, it wouldn't add up to 1,000.
That's raw.
You know?
Nah, that's fire.
And
he got viral videos too, though, bro. He that kid that was like, who wanna claim me on their taxes? What's up? Let's go have this motherfucker.
Hey, that's comedy, bro.
That motherfucker been viral a couple of times. There's another video where he like, where the bitches at? He was barely like what, 12, like 11 years old.
yeah, like 11 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So you just destined just to be
for greatness, my boy.
That's tough.
We got the stupid early interview, man.
I had like 1,000 followers, and I was like, damn, I want to start rapping. So I started rapping. My first, like, not even like a video, it was like kind of like a mic drop. I dropped it and I woke up and like full community, New West Coast, like everyone just started posting it. So then I dropped another song. It was actually a music video. That one got on everything. Pretty much took over the internet for like 3 days.
What's the name of it?
La Habra to Pomona.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So when that first song you dropped that song and then like the numbers started going up on it, what was that feeling like? Cause I know the 1,000 got to be a cold feeling, but the song getting numbers and people listening to it, you see in the comments, oh, I fuck with this, oh, this is fire. Like, what was that like for you?
Yeah, I liked it.
He's like, done.
Hey. He's like, yeah. What about like? He's like, what you like about that? I just like that shit. I feel good. That shit felt good. I felt the power. He was like a young Scarface.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. Look at him.
So wait, y'all got any songs together? You ain't put
we got a lot of songs together.
Oh, a lot of songs together.
Nah,
we got like what, like 4?
We got 4. That's a lot to me
that
already.
That is a lot. He
be whipping me over the head for, because you know damn well what they be charging. What I be charging from, he be like, hey, let me get a song. You know, when I'm already in the studio, bro, he's good, bro. He wait for me to get a certain amount of faded. Yeah. He be like, hey, listen to the song I did. And then I'm all right there. I'm like, I'm in rapper mode. I'm gonna just go straight to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But like, I can't look at him. He a kid, bro. How can I say no to a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid?
Do that with every rapper. Do that with every rapper.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, if it worked, bro, like, you know, because like you said, they fuck with him because he's young, bro.
Yeah,
like you said, there's a lot of dudes trying to rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, he young, so you might as well take advantage of that. Like, use that as a stepping stool. Like, go ahead, get some Capri Sun endorsements, get fruit snacks and shit. shit, let motherfuckers know, bro.
Bro, he's gonna speak this shit into existence. He's
I'm
speaking
telling
into
you, I keep
existence, bro.
saying it because you might
Capri
never know,
Sun is
bro.
happening.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I spend a lot of time at a lot of people's baby mama's houses, bro. And if one thing I know is they got Capri Sun and they got fruit snacks. They got fruit snacks and they got Capri Sun. So if you're gonna do any kind of marketing, you gotta hit them at home. You gotta hit them at home. Fuck putting on the billboards and all that shit. Just hit them at home, bro. This was face gonna be right there on the shit like this. On the Capri. Imagine you sipping a Capri Sun and you just see him like this. Look at him, bro. He fit on the Capri Sun actual side. He put his whole body on the Capri Sun and shit.
Yeah, Pacific
Shout out my
Cooler.
boy, man. Jada Mac though, man. Jada
Mac, man. Make sure y'all follow up.
Where you follow? Where can they follow you at?
Instagram JadaMac562.
I like it.
That's gonna be the Capri Sun promo. Capri Sun, I like it.
Hey, you know what, motherfucker? We gonna hang on this shit. I like where your head at.
Get this shit going.
I know because you had all that shit on top of your head, but I know what's inside of it now. Yeah, violation, no contact. Like, look. Nah, but hey, shout out Jada Mac though, man. Hey, Capri Sun, I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, look at it, bro.
We
We gotta get him before he hit puberty too, because then he gonna start having all type of pimples and shit, bro. We can't sell that shit no more, bro. Don't nobody want to.
We gotta get you before.
Nobody want to see.
We gotta get you before your voice flees.
That's why I thought it was 12. I said 12.
Yeah,
You said 14. I'm like, okay.
You know, a kid gonna correct you like, no, I'm 14 and a half. What the fuck you mean?
And a half.
Yeah, my birthday is 7.5 months. Fuck you, so get the fuck out of here, bro.
That half should be
Shout out to
killing me.
homie, man. Shout out to homie, man.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
at
hell
the end of
yeah.
the day, the day ends. Jada Mac gonna figure it out, man.
Yeah, facts.
Jada Mac gonna figure it out. He already figured it out. I feel like he already cracked the code. He in there now.
Yeah.
I even told him, bro, now that you're here, it goes from like, okay, it's all fun and games. We can have fun, right? And you're young, but shit, this is the time where like even Lil Wayne, right? He went double back and educated the fuck out of himself, bro.
Hell yeah.
He got his little fame and he could have kept going down that route, bro. But he educated himself and doubled back and came back with a real. I just explained to him what a real bar was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, yeah, that's a bar, and I'm like, that's just a hard line. Like when
Yeah.
Tupac said, "Fuck your bitch" in the click you claim,
Yeah.
he's like, that's a bar. I'm like, that's just a
That's
hard
a
ass
line,
aggressive
yeah.
line.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not a bar. Like it's not no simile, metaphor, idiom, personification,
Right.
hyperbole. There's no there's not a lot of shit going on there, bro. So I taught him that, and I feel like if he learned that early on, he'll start cooking motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, dog.
You said a lot
Like-
of words the homie didn't understand.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I know all of them.
He thought I was quiet, man. He thought I was quiet, man. I said idiom.
Call me an idiot, cuz.
Say where what word is it?
Like simile,
Okay, I know
metaphor.
simile, that mean the same thing. You
Okay.
say the same.
Because
Simile,
it's not
same.
simile in
Metaphor
it.
is like
When you're not comparing using
metaphor
regular
is like
ass.
Yeah.
And then that-
Now what's an idiom?
you idiot.
Hey, you know if they sound close enough.
You an idiot.
Hey, but he could cook motherfuckers. Cause my whole thing is, bro, I always want motherfuckers to be better than me. If I'm teaching you this shit,
Yeah.
like Psycho, the homie out there, I don't know, he probably cracking somebody
South
back right now.
Cypress.
But shout out my boy Psycho, but like Psycho 83, he be doing his shit, and like I like the fact that he took heed and he listened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like a lot of shit, like that's what I like about the homie. He takes heed, bro. He actually takes listen, cause a lot of young people don't listen, bro.
Facts.
They just think they know it all. And I used to be one of them, bro. I used to be like, I know everything. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And then I found myself 18 years old in prison, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, maybe these
'Cause you
buff
gotta think-
motherfuckers know something. You know what I mean?
You
Yeah.
gotta think everybody, like how many people preaching to you. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
you
I
get tired
hear,
of shit.
yeah.
My whole thing is I used to tell people like, hey bro, when you was 18 before, huh? They be like, hell yeah, that's when I first got locked up. I'm like, remember how you was back then? He's like, yeah, nobody could tell me nothing. So why the fuck did you buy my
Exactly. Why you expecting more from
Wait
me?
for me to turn 21 or 22 when I start maturing. When you
Exactly.
started maturing. But you know what? Shout out to all them people that helped me out, bro. Like when I went to prison, I learned about honesty, forgiveness, responsibility, and those are real character traits that men need to have. You know what I'm saying? To be real men, bro, and productive members of society.
Facts.
Fuck society, but just being a productive member. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, my boy Jada Mac, I'm telling him, he's so young, bro. He could see it. He's witnessing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He sees it behind the scenes. He's seeing what people are doing. He could have the opportunity to take the sound to the next level if he sit down and like really try to figure out what he want to do.
Yeah,
I wish him
facts.
nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if I stop talking tomorrow. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I still wish him the best because I know he got something going. You know what I'm
He
saying?
for
Facts.
sure got something going
Definitely,
just
bro.
by being around. Like
Yeah.
you said, pulling you up on stage, performing with all the people.
And not folding
just
up.
being here. You know what I mean? It's a lot of artists that's doing music right now trying to, hey, let me
Be in the
come
same
over
position
here.
he
How do,
is.
yeah. How do I get in this space? Like the
Yeah.
stuff you just did. Is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
palabra.
that Kev, like, come on, man. How they like?
Yeah.
It's
That's raw work, bro. I'm
starting early,
proud.
dog. Just keep stay at it and shit. You gonna pass him up.
Yeah. I hope he does. I swear.
No,
yeah.
for sure.
That's the plan.
how
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because
anyway.
if he do, I need my cut. Yeah.
Capri Sun, I like it.
Don't get it twisted, bro. This is what you call a verbal contract right here, bro. This shit exists forever and ever and ever. You know what I'm saying? We already got your dad is signed. He already signed. He hit that shit up like a straight gang member too. He fucking signed it like he signed it all. He no cursive, just all gang letters. Like damn, bro. Jesus Christ. Like Jesus Christ.
God, no cursive or gang letters.
No, that's hard. That's hard. Ella, what's up?
I heard y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's a cold little party.
Having a party.
Oh.
I didn't like the fact that you didn't have your chilada.
Hey, she heard that part? I'm sorry. You know what? That's a all Mexicans I know too.
I brought you a plethora, so you
Damn! Stop saying words like that around the homie, because he gonna start spazzing out, bro.
He said, that's a girl who like girls.
I'm on frequency. I'm pretty really.
You did the karate hit?
I'm
And
frequency.
you doing your thing, but you can't indulge me.
Oh, shit!
Baby on the apple juice.
Apple juice, baby. Apple juice.
Which one you rocking with, Tony?
Say thank you, but hey, thank you
I
so
ain't
very
never had
much.
one. Which one is the one?
My favorite one is this one, bro. But they're all fire, bro.
And this
They're all
one,
fire.
right? It's stereotypical.
I know. See,
Stop being
he
just
had
that
one,
watermelon.
and I saw the one that he has. I bought the one that he
Yeah.
has, but I know.
This is my favorite one, gang.
Six
one
need
I'ma
a
try.
mixed drink, like he need a chase, so I got
Pause.
the flavored one.
Pause.
I got the flavor.
Resume.
I don't chase nothing but a.
Take a sip, bro. Thank you so very much.
I don't even
Thank
like
you.
apple juice.
Cheers
You know
real
what?
quick,
Every
guys.
single-
Stone Cold Stunner. We gotta get a
Oh,
cheers.
yeah.
Hold on, get a cheers. Hold on.
Oh, we gonna teach you something about this.
Look at
Yeah.
He's too strong for him. He said,
I got my baby one.
Hey, that shit built like you. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Every single Mexican I know too, when
Oh,
they see it,
man.
they're gonna be so pissed off that I ain't bring them beer either. I didn't know if it was one of
Look at
them
Renzo, his mouth watering right now.
Oh yeah, it is like
That's okay.
I
like
know.
beer with a little kick.
Usually when I come, I ain't gonna lie to you, I bring tequila. The homie,
Y'all are
I would look. I'm about to bring tequila, hookers, my fat cousin, cause she just record everything.
The
good,
little
'cause she
midget
don't
on
move.
Fig?
Oh yeah, the little midget on Fig. Hey, damn, she came from the start. Hey, shout out to her, bro.
I love Ella for
Shout out
this.
Ella with the
I swear to
liquor
God,
store
This is
run.
clutch right here. I don't know if you just thought about big time. Okay, yeah. Nah, she was at the register because you got to think about this at the register.
Register, you didn't walk around.
Yeah, you didn't walk around and see.
Hell
You was at the
Shout out to
register and thought about big
shout out to her,
time.
man.
That's
For sure.
appreciate
comedy,
that.
bro. The apple juice, that shit was strong.
Wait, she was supposed to be right here?
Nah, I don't like apple juice.
Ah, get the fuck out of here. Hey, what's up with your son, bro? You doing so good, bro. He should have just said, hell yeah, that shit was
Yeah,
bomb.
he's still
See, you can't
learning.
get endorsements like
He's still
that, bro.
learning.
Now,
Yeah, you
now
supposed to say,
First
I love
Street.
apple juice.
Yeah,
So
First
they
Street,
can put
First
it-
Street ain't fucking with you no more, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, First Street. Take it out the second now.
He took the fake
Oh,
shot too. He was like, yeah. Fuck
he
apple
took-
juice.
What's up? We gonna let the homies spit an acapella or what?
I was like, yeah, go for it, man.
No beat.
No, you want a beat?
No.
You got yeah. Oh, Eminem. Go
Yeah, look,
ahead.
you got
go
it.
ahead.
Want beat or no beat?
Nah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go.
Alright, you ready? Oh yeah, I'll put a beat.
That shit got too quiet.
Hell no.
I like that shit. I like that shit. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Do a little lunch table, give him a beat.
Give him a little table beat.
Oh no, I'm not one of them. I'm not rhythmically inclined.
I'm gonna lose it in a second.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Now let him acapella. Let him acapella. He gonna put a beat. The only person that I trust to do any kind of beat that's gonna stay consistent is Sugar Free. And the beat on the table and stay consistent, cause even in school, bro, I went to Gompers, bro. I went to Locke, bro. I didn't even get a chance to go to Washington, bro. They sent me cause I was on the other side of Vermont. I don't know why the fuck they sent me to buttfuck Egypt. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of Sugar Free, look.
Hey, bitch, it's 9 on my hip and best believe it's shooting missiles. This play ball game on you, out of bounds with no whistle. I'm shooting off the dribble, no jumper with this pistol. I wouldn't give a bitch $1, not even a nickel. Hold on,
not
hold
even
on.
a nickel.
Not even a nickel, bitch. Bitch, you can't get a nickel from me. Not a buffalo nickel, not a real nickel, bitch.
Hold on.
Buffalo nickel.
I messed it up. Let's go.
Go ahead. Run it back. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Redo it.
He getting off.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'll at least give her a nickel. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, bitch, it's 9 on my hip and best believe it's shooting missiles. This play ball game on you, out of bounds with no whistle. I'm shooting off the dribble, no jumper with this pistol. I wouldn't give a bitch $1, not even a nickel. I'm a motherfucking Mac. Fuck, I look like giving handouts. You dissing on the kid, but all your bitches start some fans now. Scream fuck mobs, all you pussies getting whacked out. If I'm suiting up, best believe it's gonna be man down. If it feels some type of way, then it's gonna be a homicide. Fuck that, we put them on the news, we make them mamas cry. Strictly DOAs and body bags, so bring them candlelights. Never make it to the ICU, so don't even try. This bully breaker on my hip ready to chip some. How you say you a killer, you ain't spilt none. To get a conversation out of me, you gotta kill one. But by the look of your eyes, you never flip none. I ain't on my hip and best believe it's shooting missiles. It's play ball game on you, out of bounds with no whistle. I'm shooting off the dribble, no jumper with the pistol. I wouldn't give a bitch a dollar, not even a nickel. Play ball game on you, out of bounds. I'm shooting off the dribble, no jumper with the pistol.
You wanna give a bitch a dollar, not even a nickel.
Streets getting hot in December like a fucking oven. My family kicking with the ops and trying to kill my cousin. Anyone can get out, bounce out just to prove a point. I'm thinking of a sale when I'm loading up these hollow points. Matter of fact, free all the homies in jail. Free my uncle doing 97 years tail. If your homie took the cheese, you gotta handle that street code. The whole club full of snucking with the glee though. And if you catch an enemy slipping, that's a free throw. I'm a bullseye, the screw got some cheat codes. I don't do that talking, I just sit there to show you. You paid that bitch rent, but to me that bitch all news. Your whole gang full of dropouts, talking about smoking me, then bitch come and knock me down. Ain't a death threat, it's a motherfucking promise. I'm with your favorite rapper, all stuck up in the comments.
Hey, I ain't sure enough to do it. Hey, he bad down. He wouldn't give a bitch a dollar. I wouldn't give a bitch a dollar, nigga. I swear, not even a little nickel. Not even a little. What? That hard. It's like the little.
You hoes ain't getting shit at the lunch table.
He ain't doing the chips with the paper and all that.
We might need to revise his contract with Capri Sun because he can't wrap that shit on the commercial, bro. For sure, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, shout out to homie Jada Mac, man. Tell him where to find you again, man.
Oh, on Instagram, JadaMac562.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Shout out Jada Mac.
I like it,
man. You trying to come over here, Ella?
Yeah.
Oh, you good?
I'm cooking.
Yeah, don't sit down
You
here.
taking the day off today, huh?
Hey, man, I'm a mom today.
Hell yeah.
Now you gotta come. You bought the beer. Let us sit down. Yeah, he did his shit. Jada Mac.
That's
Jada
hard,
Mac,
man.
shout out
Jada Mac.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, Jada Mac.
Jada Mac.
Cheers,
Cheers to
man.
Jada Mac. For
Here's to
sure.
love and to honor. If you can't come in or come on her.
That's cold.
Is that
I'm still
is
in
that
that.
the same? Like I'm not above you. I'm below you.
No. Run it again.
I said, here's to love and to honor. If you can't come in or come on her. I apologize too for my vulgar
Listen, hey,
vocabulary.
Go do your thing.
But God, my
I don't.
vocabulary is abusive.
I second.
More thoughts than Confucius. I'm deadly. Yeah.
Is it your turn to do the freestyle now?
Oh, no, I freestyle while meanwhile fiends walk 3 miles. I be selling crack, make the fiends smile. Or I can hit them with the Kuna Matata, Dubla Magata. What I do to your mama, I do to your father, cause I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Cause 2025, you gotta be inclusive, bro. Everybody could get it. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that. I heard
Equal
you
rights,
said
equal
that
fights.
You got the quality raps.
Yeah, I got quality raps. A bitch could get knocked out too. And you know what? I fight kids. You know, I want to go on nah, because you know what? Nah, hold on. I gotta grab this shit. I gotta grab this shit. Because a lot of my little cousins, a lot of my little cousins, this ain't for Jada Mac either. There's a lot of my little cousins, little homies and shit. They be thinking they cool and shit when I see them at parties. Motherfuckers think they can say slick shit to me. I'll fight a kid, bro. 8 and up, 8, 9, I'll beat your ass. And if you don't got a father, I swear you better go call your uncle or something, bro. I hope your mama got some brothers, bro. I'll fight kids, bro. I just want motherfuckers not getting a jumper and everything. I'll drop kick a kid in there,
I don't
bro.
fight kids, but I do like little small shit to them. Like
you be pinching them?
Yeah, I'm a.
You a pincher?
my God.
Man, I'll sock a kid. Look, you
try
gotta
to come up do some bullshit.
You gotta hit the kid. You gotta hit the kid with a bag of oranges, bro. You ain't gonna bruise him up when they try to tell their mom. I'll be like, nah, I don't know what he's talking
You
about.
just keep a bag of oranges on
I don't
you.
know what he's talking about, Thea.
Nah,
He's got a bag of oranges in the cut.
Yeah, do low key. Yeah.
I blame it on their father not being there. Like he just missed his dad. He trying to make sure he acting
That's why
out.
he acting out.
He missed his dad. He's acting out.
He's acting out.
Yeah, I don't know what he on, bro. He trying to bite me. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to go on record, bro. I fight people like whatever, whoever wanted, bro. I swear, old people too. I hate old people. They always try to tell you what it was like back in their day. I don't give a fuck, bro. I remember when I was in prison, people be like, "How old are you?" I'll be like 21. They like, "I got socks older than you." Nobody asked you. And first of all, why do you even have socks that long, sir? Yeah. You should be kind of. You should be kind of like.
Socks.
You should be kind of like
disappearing.
What's the turnover rate of socks for men? I feel like
Not my socks, bro. I go through
y'all
them.
should really turn yours over way faster than we should.
Socks
Y'all
got,
make me
yeah,
nasty.
socks got.
Don't
socks
start
got
because I know a
time.
lot of girls with stanky ass feet. They be out there with them flats.
Not
and
this
them,
one.
yeah.
Not this one.
Yeah. When
You
they
think-
walk up, when you see the bottom of their feet, when they walk in
yeah,
their sandals,
yeah.
they be all black under there.
Black as hell.
People think I don't see that shit, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
tall.
shoulda had socks
I'll be looking below the shit because
You shoulda had
I'll be
socks
at eye level with it because I want to check it out first. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
why is
Yeah,
that?
feet
Is that
watcher.
because they shoe is dirty, right?
Wait, what?
Obviously, right?
What was?
Like when they got chanclas on and they feet dirty.
Oh yeah, usually like if you're wearing barefoot, sometimes it'll get like I mean,
on the side
barefoot,
crust, like the side crust.
Like
yeah.
when think about when the girls take their shoes off in the club and all that nasty
Damn,
shit.
girls
That's
take their shoes off
Dirty
in the club?
bitch.
Yeah, like that's
She take her
not.
shoes off in the club. She ain't walking in my house.
Yeah,
and
hell
I don't
no.
even have a house, and I still stand by that, bro. And she ain't walking in the homie's house either.
Sorry,
bro.
baby.
You know
I see
what I'm
them
saying?
shoes off at highlight room. We
She
can't
ain't
do it.
walking in the homie's house either, bro. Yeah, I'm cool with all that. You know what though? But I mean, I will say this: the guys for sure. I mean, for me, bro. Speaking for me, I will wear a shirt to that motherfucker. I mean, that's the whole point of clothes. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, "You wore that shit yesterday." So what, bro? It's like, Cause I got a washing machine in my house. I'm like, bro. And they be like, "Well, people see you in the same clothes." Like, the fuck, bro? Like
you don't
fuck,
nigga
that's
calling
why I
it
said
out.
Uniforms is good.
Now, you
But
know
you know
what?
what?
Yeah,
That's
uniform is
crazy.
good. When I went to school and they start doing it, uniform, everybody was mad. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn. Fuck, I was happy as hell. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, I gotta
you
rotate the
blend in.
same. I gotta rotate the same 5 fits.
Yeah.
You blend
They were
in,
gonna catch
homie.
on eventually, gang.
But I think that's something that comes with like what all of us do is like we're under that microscope 24/7. Cause like I even peep that like they'll be like, oh, Illa wears the same shit all the time. Da-da-da-da. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, I have a washing machine. I'm gonna wash my clothes. I'm gonna
And
do
plus,
that.
we bought the clothes to wear it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna wear. Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't care how popping I get. I'm gonna be serious with you, bro. I'm never gonna wear one shit one time, bro.
That shit
Nah,
sounds
for sure.
cat.
Especially if it look fly. That's the whole reason I bought it. I'm finna wear that bitch all week.
I feel like
it-
the only person in the world who did that was Michael Jackson.
Mike re-rocked his shit. Like the glove was
The glove
getting-
for sure was
the glove
reused.
didn't play.
That was the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
You don't think that was the same, a different glove?
That for sure was the same glove.
That's-
Especially
yeah.
think about if it was like real diamond.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
right. They can't just be transferring that
They're
shit.
not going out.
I didn't think, you know what? This is the shit that's gonna keep me up at night when I'm like, hell, did they use the same glove, bro? They for
Could
sure
you
use
imagine
the
he puts it
same
on his like nightstand at night? Like Michael Jackson go to bed,
Like,
just
it got-
like
what if it has his own hand that he could put
Yeah,
on? Like,
he puts it on the-
like,
I believe he did.
On the
I believe
hand,
he
on the
did.
Michael Jackson, he for sure had.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had to like when you open the case or something, it got the glove right there.
Yeah.
See, my ghetto ass would just throw the glove in the drawer.
Yeah.
I'll open the drawer and throw the
I don't
glove
think
in
he
there
put
and
the
be
glove
like,
on
hey,
there
go
like
get the
that,
glove.
though.
It's in the
That's too
drawer.
cool for Michael Jackson to put the glove on. He got to do like some fly shit when he put the glove on.
Yeah.
Like, hand. Yeah.
What if some Iron Man shit just come to him? He put his hand out. It just he put his hand out and the glove just come to him and then put himself
And I'm
on.
not gonna lie,
Yeah.
them is my favorite. Those are my favorite memes. The hee memes.
Oh, yeah,
like when
yeah,
they be
yeah.
like hee man and like little Deb hee. Like
Nah.
everybody knows they be sending them to me.
The
But
shit I be remember was fucking Cat
Bruh.
when he was talking about Michael Jackson going to sleep. And it's like I can't imagine the nigga went to sleep normal. The nigga just started doing it.
Hey,
Let's start
for
laying
real.
down.
Hey, I watched Michael Jackson
Go to sleep?
Super Bowl. Nah,
Hell,
hell
I'm about
no.
to say.
Super Bowl performance, right?
Yeah.
And he cannot walk. Michael Jackson can't.
He like
when
moonwalk
he
every. He
gotta-
like
he
that.
gotta- he
Yeah,
gotta-
yeah.
he gotta-
He gotta do some kind of
No.
theatrical musical skip.
It could be the just literally him going from right here to right there, and he gonna just make it look
Yeah.
like. and
Could
he
you
just
imagine?
walking.
And he gonna look majestic too the whole
Yeah,
time. So he
exactly.
gonna
I'm
look
like,
majestic.
If
Nigga,
Uber
Michael
Eats was
Jackson
around
too
and Michael
cold.
Jackson was around at the same time, his Uber Eats at the door, the nigga,
He cannot just walk records. Look
Then he hit
at
him with the
any performance.
Exactly. Every time. I feel
Who
like he
is
would
it?
just randomly do that in conversation. Like, there's no way y'all could convince me that Mike wasn't like that
Well, remember when he was in an
24/7.
interview with Oprah and he just
Oh,
started
when he was
randomly singing?
beatboxing?
He just
Oh my god.
Man, and Oprah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad at Oprah, bro, because she just kept talking. I'm like, let the motherfucker do his thing. He giving us gold here. He's like, so how did it feel to be like? He just started singing and she was still going, bro. And
we
then
got the
she-
same shit from James Brown when he was on the
Oh,
on
nah.
the news that lady.
Nah,
and
when-
she was
nah,
talking
we're
about
talking about when he was like,
Hey, that was a good
He's like,
choice.
what about the
man,
charges?
man.
He's like, what do we take from this situation about you know, going to jail for domestic violence? He's like, yeah, I love you. I love the world, baby. He's like, yeah.
They need to bring those drugs back.
That's where they go. That's what I'm talking about.
They need to bring
He was saying something.
those drugs back.
Yeah, they need to bring. Yeah,
That's
that was
what I
pure.
said. That was
That's the
pure.
shit nowadays got motherfuckers like noodle grooving in the middle of the
Exactly.
sea. Like they need to bring back that authentic shit. Where's that shit at, gang? Fuck all
That's
that, dog.
hilarious. But nah, I feel like Mike definitely was one of a kind. He definitely re-rocked his fits, though. I will say that. Like,
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
wore
the whole
the Thriller
premise of the shit,
jacket.
yeah.
He wore the Thriller jacket over and
ADHD.
over. He wore the.
Yeah, I'm tired of that shit, bro. Why do rappers be like, I wear it once? Like, bro, why they start that trend? Why I hate when they
That
started
shit
that.
cap.
I was listening to it. I'm like, why they do that to
I
me?
think
I was
that's
already
just
barely
people
going under the
that-
radar. Then they start putting
I
me
think
on.
that's the fan base, like the fan, like now that we have social media, because you got to think about it too. Back in the day,
Yeah.
you could get a fit off, and it might
Yeah,
not
you
make
could
the
wear it in New
media.
York. You could wear it in
Yeah.
Michigan.
And
could wear it
you
in-
might not get caught by
Because I know damn well I've seen
paparazzi.
DMX wear that overall shit 1,000
For
million
sure.
times, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you know what that brings up? I saw yesterday on Shame on You, they were talking about the fits and the podcast and who is the most fitted
Flyers. Yeah.
podcast. And they was on you.
It was on who?
They was on you.
That he was fly?
No,
Like he was not fly?
Yeah, they
you
was
fly
on.
as fuck to me.
I'm like, they
I'm
gotta
gonna be honest with you.
understand.
This is my
When
first
it
time
comes
They
seeing
was
it
on
fit.
you,
So-
and they issued a challenge.
Oh shit.
They said that next week.
Let me get this other jacket while you
They
talk
are
about
no,
this.
no, 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 wait. You
Yo,
gotta listen to
no,
the
what's the challenge? What's the challenge? What's the challenge?
They put out a challenge. They said to every LA podcast next week is the get flea. Everybody pull up full fit like you going outside to the pod.
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is my. I got a suit. The thing about it, I got suits, so they hit me in the comments all the
know,
time.
that's
I got a
why
lot of different color suits, so they
Yeah.
still. I be thinking people colorblind though, cause they be like, "That's the same suit," and I be like, "Bro, it's clearly a different color, bro." Like, oh shit, yeah.
Let me make this shit clear.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Let
yeah.
me make this shit clear.
He got that shit
Bitch
from
ass
B Street.
niggas.
He got that shit from B Street. I know. I recognize that jacket on anybody. Like, I know. I was saying shit. Yeah. What you about to change that? But you know what? I will say this. I'm gonna go ahead and take a stance for the homie right here. And the thing about it is that he fly to me because it's the first time I ever seen this fit. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
I like
So
that.
What
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna do
fly.
is I'm gonna go scheme with the next fit.
You didn't
the
hear the
suit?
rest.
I'm
Of,
going
you didn't hear the
suit.
rest of it though.
Shit. Oh yeah, he said, "Look,
You
look,
didn't hear the
Go
rest
for
of
it.
it, which is that they issued a challenge to all podcasts, all the LA podcasts next week to come fitted.
Yeah.
So we gotta come hard next week.
I feel like we should go all suit
I'm
mode.
not mad at that because I also feel like we've all gotten very comfortable. Like we're just here, we pull up, we
I
just
put my
chopping
hoodie
it
and
up with the
sweats on,
homies.
God.
Yeah, like I'm in my fuzzy sides. Like
But
yeah,
that's
they
more
made fun of me
authentic though
last
sometimes.
week.
I mean, I understand what y'all getting at for sure.
Yeah.
We could show out. You know, I always love to put a good suit on for fucking good shit. But I'm saying is that you should be feeling comfortable when y'all doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all made me feel like I'm cool here. Yeah. I was smoke crack in the restroom up there. I'm like, hey, it's cool like that in here. I just didn't know at that moment.
Hey, just open the window. Just open the
This
window.
was before you brought the
That's not
beer.
contact we want to
Yeah.
catch.
Now I ain't
Open
gonna
the
lie.
window.
After
Try
you
and
brought
open the window,
I'm
'cause
like,
they
oh
don't
yeah,
open.
this is different.
I mean, everybody fly is subjective though, because somebody might think one thing is fly, the other person
Nah,
thinks
for
that
sure.
shit is trash. So I mean,
Shout out to
I
homie
accept
for
the
that.
challenge. I ain't gonna
That's all I'm
change
trying to
shit
say.
about
We
me.
we not turning down nothing.
But
I think the
accept
ultimate
it.
fly.
I accept the challenge though.
I agree with what he said 1,000%. But I think that's what sets apart the ultimate fly, dude, is when he could be universally like everybody think that shit fly. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Michael Jackson was one of them dudes that put that shit on for sure, bro. And then like to me, a lot of New York dudes had their New York style, but they used to put that shit like the Dipset.
Yeah.
Even though they shit was all sometimes like it was supposed to look like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was pretty fly. That's how I even got the idea to put the bandana not on, but just like to the side. That shit was from Joel Santana, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think New York is the flyest though.
Harlem specifically with
Yeah.
that with
I
Dapper
give
Dan.
that Dapper Dan. Yep, I was gonna say Dapper Dan
Don't
for
scream
sure.
at me. I got asthma, gang. Chill out. I said it first. All right? You brought the beer already. You look so cool already. Chill out.
But I think we might be excluded from this competition.
Why?
I just realized
Why?
we have a live show next week
That means nothing.
on Thursday.
That means nothing.
We just gotta go. I mean, we're gonna be at the live show. We're gonna be fly already, so we're gonna win by default.
Touche.
Oh, you're basically saying that ain't gonna be fair?
Unless we pre-record.
Yeah.
Where y'all live show at? Oh, I'm there,
At the
bro.
LA.
Yeah.
Pull up.
I mean, it's my
All
grandma's
right,
birthday,
yeah.
but fuck her,
Yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
Bring her, yeah.
That little bitch ain't going nowhere, bro. She got this shit.
No, we are not doing that.
I am.
Bring her.
Listen, abuelita.
Oh my
she owe me
God.
money, so I don't see her. Because you know when people owe you money, you don't see her.
That is insane.
You know who? Y'all know.
Uh-oh.
Look, he got city for nothing.
Yeah.
That's the
I've
camera
been
timing.
stalling you out.
That's the camera
They're gonna
timing.
care about looking at
Looking at the screen. That's the
I've been
camera
stalling
timing.
you out. I don't care if it's $1, $20, $100. I need my hoes, homie.
He know who you talking to. You know,
You know who I'm talking to.
to.
I DM'd you. You seen the DM.
Oh my
you left me
God.
on scene.
Brother,
After
this
the
is
last
crazy.
time you had an excuse. I ain't trying to put
I ain't
the
trying to laugh
whole
to get involved. This is
business out there. Whether it's $1, $20, or $100.
It's the principality.
I
You know
need
what I'm
my
saying? Like Big
chick.
Worm said. It's the
Listen.
principality. You know
Yeah,
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
see this, you gonna know who I'm talking to.
Hopefully they pull up to the live show. Mods, put the link in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
FMW and friends will be at the El Rey next Thursday, June 5th.
God
Get
damn.
your tickets now. Yeah, it's next.
That
it's
shit
next
pulled up
Thursday.
quick, didn't it?
It
Yeah,
sure
you
did.
might never know. I might pull up and just throw some tacos at the crowd. You
I'm
know
not
what I'm
mad
saying?
at that.
Bro, you are
Tortillas
more
and
than
all,
welcome
you
to
know
pull
what I'm saying?
up.
Passing them out.
I'm not mad
more
at
than
Pull
that.
up on them on their
Pull up.
live show, man. We hanging out. We hanging out like the snot on the baby's nose. We outside like
You
wet clothes.
changed this
You
hanging
heard
out
me?
thing every time you said it, and I'm so
Yeah.
excited for the next time you say
The
it.
The baby is
What
legit
time
though.
is it?
That's crazy.
They don't got no time on there?
What time
I think
is-
doors is at 7, I believe.
Yeah, I believe doors at 7.
Yeah, I
at
believe
7.
doors at 7, but tickets are still
a good catch.
available.
That's a good catch,
We
though.
will see y'all there.
Are y'all?
Sure gotta put the time on
Are
there.
y'all? Are
I be
we
needing to know.
opening?
You said you didn't want to.
I didn't say that. You let AD make up a crazy ass narrative.
I was watching, and we couldn't hear what you said off camera. So
Yeah.
what did you say off camera?
That's the thing. I said nothing, and they looked at me for my reaction. I gave them no reaction, and AD took that as, "Oh, you don't want to open." No, I just took that as, "I'm not baiting into the content."
I'm not mad at it though, because you know we got our secret weapon, which is Big Time.
Yeah, Time's opened a live show before. Did you do 2 nights or 1 night?
Well, what?
The Novo. That was only 1 night show.
I think he did one. Yeah, we only have 1 night at
give me
Novo.
the mic at FMW shows.
You said what?
You could get the mic, because I'm be DJing in the beginning.
You just don't want the mic.
I'm going to make sure you get the...
The homie a great host?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
do my
He
comedian.
does comedy.
Right.
He's
Oh,
doing
what?
comedy.
Can I label you as a
I know
comedian
you
now?
look funny for a reason, bro. I know it. My bad, bro. I didn't, because I didn't want to, because you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fuck the who's up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it. Hey, pay him his money, bro. I didn't want to fuck the who's up. Hey. You know what? The homie hit you with that. Hey, what happened? I groove. I groove. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, he's in there, the adjective and the verb. It's the action word and everything. I had the groove. Like, yeah. Nah, but
it could be a noun too. Groove got
I'm
groove.
trying to, see, I already know what happened. Yeah. And yeah, you know, over there, motherfuckers got groovy. Yeah. I will tell you this much, bro. I'm trying to get into the comedy shit, bro. I started going to comedy shows with the homie right here. As you can see, he also looks funny. So I'll be going with him because I feel like the more uglier people you look like
shit,
you with,
Compact Duno.
you stand. Compact Duno. That's the travel side. Sweaty as a bitch. I'm making handprints on this motherfucker. They finna swipe my fingerprints out of this motherfucker.
This shit making you nervous, bro. You gotta
I
move
ain't gonna
away.
lie. It was a judge shit. As soon as they hit the gavel, I already
That's
planned
it.
no contest. I didn't have my attorney here. Nobody was here. I ain't see the discovery or nothing. What the fuck, bro?
So you said you want to do comedy?
I
Have
want
you
to do
tried?
comedy. Yeah, nah, I got made fun of my whole life. That's pretty much it. But like, I'm trying to like actually, you know.
I think you would be really good at it.
I
Yeah, for
appreciate
sure.
that.
I think you would be
appreciate
really
that.
good at it. Just how you've been in this conversation, you kind of come off the hip very
Hell yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
That's more of what it's about. Like I've heard a lot of people, like
crowd
comedians,
work,
saying
huh?
that. Yeah,
Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even when I go see them, like I see people have the bits right, and they stand up like material, which is
Yeah.
always good to fall on. But dude, I mean the crowd work. To me, you get more involved. But like you know, some crowds are not as receptive, bro. Like some motherfuckers can't take the shit talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like me, bro, like I even when they talk shit, I'll tell them talk shit to me, like talk shit about me. Like, I'll be happy. I was at the last show. I'm like talk shit about me. I swear, look this way, bro, because I know I look funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. And it's one of those things like your joke might not be for that crowd, but if you got crowd work, then you could adjust it.
I literally noticed that, bro. Like there was people dropping some pretty good comedy, but I could see that the crowd wouldn't. Like if you got a crowd full of nothing but Mexicans, then you know you obviously got to tend to that kind of side of the comedy. You got to take more of the cultural shit, and then you got a room full of white people. You got to do more of like a universal aspect of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I mean, I'm trying to figure it out.
Hey, so Sskeme, we talk about legal.
He's so out of pocket. I don't know if y'all know. While y'all were having this conversation, I can see the screen, and I literally looked at him and said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Wait,
See the screen?
no, not yet.
Oh no, bro.
She don't even look like she got that.
Oh no, she looked like it, bro. Let's not lie, bro. You trying to be like, nah, listen to me.
It's always in the eyes.
It's in the eyes, Chico.
It's always in the
It's in the eyes,
eyes,
Chico.
yeah.
I can tell you exactly where on the spectrum she is based off her eyes. Bro. I can tell you exactly where on the spectrum.
Oh my fucking god!
I shouldn't have came over here. I'm putting my glasses back on. When I put my glasses on, I'm not a
Oh my
person.
god!
Like if that wasn't the headline, you would have been able to tell.
Yeah, bro. If you look her directly in the eye for too long, you turn into one like that, bro. Like that's like,
Bro, stop looking at her in the eyes.
Yeah, stop looking. If you make the record, it's in the eye, Chico. It's in the, look, that's why she looked away. Hey, treat her like Medusa. Don't listen to me.
It's like Bird Box.
Oh my god,
Yo,
bro.
I can't believe this fool.
Y'all are so
We're having a serious ass conversation. Don't be trying to give me some
He's out of pocket.
advice, bro.
He just
I'm
does
so-
shit like that. That's why he's the baby. He does
I be on my
this
ADHD
shit.
timing too though, cause you said lawyer, and I was like, damn, yeah.
I would
I'm
for
like, I
sure
remember
not
the
let
homie
her
sent me this shit.
I would not never let her represent me. No offense to
Why
her.
not?
You get a
Why
public event.
not?
No, I'm gonna keep it a
Listen to me.
beat.
She gonna get distracted if somebody start jingling they fucking
No,
keys in
she's
the
not.
corner, bro.
She's gonna actually pay what? Like
How you
they
know her?
pay
You
way
know
more
her?
attention.
I know. No, you're right. No, you're right. Because sometimes they be so in tune with one aspect of the thing. Because I know somebody that had autism.
Definitely, it's two different things though. Because this is Down syndrome, but I think I'm thinking about autism. Have you ever seen that show?
I was gonna say, that's why you said right now autism. This is Down syndrome.
Thank you.
Not them. I'm talking about autistic people, bro.
Thank you.
Because I'm not gonna let her represent it. Because you know, autistic people.
She got Down syndrome.
Big time. You are good. You're a great man. You're much better than me.
If that wasn't the headline,
so you would waterfall after her. Say it. Say the truth. Say the truth. Nah, because
What did you say? What you said? The bottom was called Sskeme. What's
Babas? It's called Babas.
Yeah, it's all Babas in there.
She opened it, she baba in that motherfucker.
She didn't tell the person to put her lip on it.
It sound like what it is, nigga.
She put her whole bottom lip on that shit like, Jesus, God.
If that wasn't the headline, I wouldn't even think that she had Down syndrome, bro.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Shout out to her, though. She grabbed
It ain't like the eyes.
You're loyal, though. Shout out to her. She did this shit.
The eyes is cocked.
It's in the eyes, Chico. She said it. She's definitely
Is it the eyes? You can see the eyes.
It's the whole overall. It's the whole overall. Like, I think they all look similar, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, though. Shout out to them.
I really don't want to be on this topic like this, but I want to see. I really want to see.
He want to side by side.
Which is both eyes or which eye?
It's not even that, bro. It's just the whole overall like facial configuration.
But I'm saying when you read that,
I already knew.
That kind of.
I already know. She knew too. She immediately.
Bring us somebody else with Down syndrome.
Show a picture of Rezo.
Oh
my God.
Put it next to Rezo and I can show you the difference between, because Rezo barely not made it on there. Like, he barely not. He one of the functioning ones. He one of the functioning ones, bro.
You going to hell. He really pulled it up.
He's like the leader.
Oh yeah, Rezo got autism.
Y'all all going to fucking hell.
I was already going. I just got a first class ticket now, bro. I was already on my way, bro.
Oh my
God. Oh nah, bro. Oh, that's her too.
No, hell nah.
She just got a big ass forehead.
Rezo leads the club for sure.
Yeah, Rezo throws meetings. He's the one that's in charge of the meetings because he's the only one that can set up the milk and cookies without eating them before they start. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rezo. Rezo does a lot for the community.
Cooking your ass, bro.
Rezo does a lot for the community though, for real, bro.
Facts.
He explains movies for blind people. Like he literally he takes people to like the blind people to movies and he explains every scene. I hate sitting next to him when he's doing it, but fuck, bro. So I sit like away from him. He literally explains the movie. He's like, so opening credits is black. There's a person. She looks Mexican.
Hey, let me tell you why that's hella funny, because I went to go see Sinners and I did not know that they do have that. Like there's a whole like
audio
it's like an iPad with headphones and you could take it and it explains what also is happening, and I'm like, that's so irritating.
Yeah, but for half the price, you could get Rezo to do it for you, bro. For just half the price.
That's your nearest Home Depot.
Yeah. And you have to pick
my God!
Pick him up at your nearest Home Depot. Hey, now we get it. Now we fucking get it. It's cool, I'm Mexican. I gotta look right. It's cool, guys. I'm fucking, hey, si sabamos español.
Fucking Rezo, what you need? I'm about to go watch Sinners, bro.
Hey, no te preocupes. Hey, mexicano, no se preocupen. Hey, si sabamos español. Don't even trip, bro. We can make fun of Mexicans out here, guys. I know I look white and big time look French, but we can do a lot of shit. We can do a lot of shit. The homie like Ethiopian. We from a lot of places.
Hey,
She's from a lot of places, bro. I don't even want to get on. She brought beer, so I can't make fun of the person that bring beer. I'm a Mexican little rule. Until the next person bring beer, then she up for it. Like, all right, bro.
Yeah, that's the funniest shit.
Tiny being French is probably the funniest shit I've heard all day.
Bonjour. Oui. That motherfucker, I knew he was French as soon as I came in here, bro. I knew he smelled like a French motherfucker. I swear to God, bro.
Smell French and
Yeah, because they don't be putting deodorant on, bro. I know, bro. I smelled it. I can smell, bro. Yeah.
Hey, so we got this thing, Sskeme. We got this thing called Get Off on Who You Mad At.
Oh, wait, what? How the homie Psycho? Because I got a lot of shit to talk to with Psycho. But hold on, I get off when I'm mad. I don't ever hold no shit. I learned that when you hold emotions in like that, bro, that should turn into resentment and animosity and hatred, bro. So like, if I don't like you for putting too much fucking mayonnaise on my chicken sandwich, bro.
Yeah.
At fucking McDonald's, like, what are they doing back there, dog?
Yeah.
That's a
They
freaky
gotta have
level
a
of mayonnaise
fucking-
at a certain point.
It's a sexual amount
Yeah.
at that point. 'Cause when I'm eating it and I got shit all on the side of my...
he's going with
Bro,
the
I stopped-
mayonnaise.
I stopped going to McDonald's for that shit. You know what? Fix that shit, gang. It's like mayo. It's either like too much mayonnaise.
That is a sexual
Nah, bro,
amount of
it's a
mayonnaise.
sexual
Then he
amount of
throwing the
mayonnaise,
mayonnaise
bro.
on. Then he
That's
look
a-
at who it is. You
Yeah,
241?
Yeah, he throw it. But I feel like they got a machine and it's not configured for it to stop at a certain amount. It
It's
just
a
keep
gun.
going
And
until they
it's
can
not
move
even
it.
a gun.
What
It's a
kind of
gun?
mayonnaise is that?
I
Oh,
seen
she
it.
know it.
I
She,
seen
yeah.
But what
It's a
kind of
gun.
mayonnaise is that?
Oh, he got
I
the
don't
mayonnaise
even
with a
know.
switch on it.
That's that.
I didn't
Yeah,
know,
that's
bro.
some different kind of mayonnaise.
He got the mayo gun with a
They
switch.
got a gun, no wonder they going crazy. If I had anything in the gun shape, it's getting splattered everywhere, bro. You know, you can't give me a gun shape shit. You know, even the cocking gun, you know when you're playing it, I know it sounds freaky, but it's like a real little thing. It's like a cocking gun, right? But as soon as you fucking start shooting it, you just
Dog,
wanna...
I can't take this
You
shit.
just wanna... Hey, that's what she said.
Bro, mayo sandwiches, the cock and
The
gun.
sexual amount of mayo that you guys put in your
Oh
fucking
my
chicken
God.
sandwiches at
Hey,
McDonald's
county
needs to
jail
stop.
massages. That's
Yeah,
the shit
county
that's
jail
killing me.
massages, yeah. Hey, holla at the boy Terkisha. They call him Terko, but we call him Terkisha. You know what I'm saying? He right there.
Nigga catch
Yeah.
a fade and the homie in the county jail give you a massage
Imagine
afterwards.
we catch a fade and
That's
then,
it.
and then my knuckle get fucked up, and like in Mexican culture they call them sobadores. Like this, basically like you know when
Say
you're
the
an
word.
athlete and you get injured.
Sobadores.
Sobadores.
Sobarules.
He added 17 R's.
Syllables. That nigga put in the more work.
Hey, but they like the people, like the physical health people, like the athletes, when they fuck up, they massage their shit out, right? But in all reality, bro, it's just a nicer, less gay way to say that you giving people massages, you know what I'm saying? When you call them a sobador. Anyways, the homie used to do it, man. I was never locked up with him, so I don't experience it. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, I think somebody still owes him some soups for a massage that he did. And then I heard that when he used to go through the massages, they used to be like, why you have your shirt off? Like, why are you
The masseuse with their shirt off.
Like, why is the masseuse having his shirt off? I don't understand. He's like, oh, it's hot back here. Like, well, you making it hot because you tented everything up. Like, what the fuck going on over here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man. We was on GP. We wasn't doing no freaky shit. I took off on PCs. Don't worry, guys. I got the paperwork to prove it. I just look like this. I was in the hole. I only was able to go $80 in store. I know what it is. Don't worry about it, bro.
Oh my God.
Shout out to the peeps that put money on my book because I ain't owe no restitution.
And shout out to the...
Sebaruso. How you say that?
Sobadores.
That nigga said sabroso.
Sobadores.
Sobadores.
Hey, now you gotta go rub somebody's leg so you can really. You said it already.
Next thing you know, I got my shirt off.
Why you got lotion all the way to the bottom of his elbow for? Like, why is it all the way like here? Like, motherfuckers usually just do the Birdman and they just lotion up their hands. They just do the Birdman and go like this, but he like all the way like down here and
That's
shit.
amazing. That was probably the most legendary get off of who you mad at.
Facts.
It was
Yeah.
like 9 things. And it
Oh
all
yeah, who
worked
we supposed to be
together.
mad at?
Whoever you mad at.
I ain't gonna
you know
snitch.
what?
I ain't gonna snitch, but
But you was mad at your homie.
Hold on. I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit I want to address right now. You know what? I'm tired of people calling, like, all right. You know when you all right. You know when you cook eggs, right? You use oil.
Butter.
You use butter. I fucking shout out to all that. Shout out to us. We some big
We
bucks.
gotta set
But you know how before you used to like making an oil and shit, whatever, right? At least I seen my mom make like eggs and oil, like,
never
bro.
seen nobody
So
make eggs
technically,
and
oil. No, it's like a fried-
so
you fry
technically
egg
we
in oil.
eating fried chicken.
Oh, this nigga
Listen,
cold.
and I'm not
He
saying
did
it just
say
because
he be
y'all
thinking
black.
about
I just
this
want to
shit
talk
when he
about real
high.
food shit, right?
this nigga
So look,
raw.
if we cooking it in oil and we eat scrambled egg, why we call them scrambled eggs? It's fried chicken. Let's call it what it is.
You got a little point there.
Not a little one.
You got a little
I got a
bit-
decimal point. That shit. Listen to me.
Crazy.
You got a point
That's
because you saying the chicken is inside the
Well,
egg,
yeah,
right?
isn't that what it
fried.
is? Isn't
Okay.
that what it is?
So
But it's a chicklet.
It's a baby chicken.
So fried chicklet, then I guess if we want to
Fried
get technical.
chicken nuggets.
Here's another thing.
That is
Here's
true.
another
That-
thing.
that-
Whoever
that-
created the English language, why the fuck are we cooking? Why are we like cooking bacon and we baking cookies?
oh yeah, that's always.
Why are we not baking
Nah,
bacon?
you be high.
That's
for
all.
sure.
That's all. No, that's
You be
like
high.
the you park in the driveway, then you drive on the parkway.
Y'all high frequency.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo,
Damn.
okay. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon though?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
I had my dad raised. My dad raised his pigeons.
Hey, she spoke up for him. She's like, oh yeah.
Hey, look, on God, my dad raised his
So they
pigeons.
do exist because I've
But you
never
know
seen
what?
one, bro.
Now that you say that,
How you call him?
How you call him?
He whistles
No,
to
he's
him.
a test. He's a test. How you call him?
He'll whistle
You have
and
to
they
cool.
they
Wait, you
roll.
had a dad?
Your dad?
Yeah.
You had a dad?
He didn't though.
Oh,
But
shit. Whoa. Hey, shout out my boy Big Time.
What are you talking about?
He said we didn't have fathers.
I did have a dad.
You did?
Oh, shit, you have a dad? Let me take my handshake back. That's for motherfuckers that don't got
Probably in the chat
that.
too.
Yeah,
Shout out and
Swear to God.
That's tight.
That's tighter than virgin pussy. Hey, I shout out to that fool dad.
Shout out big
Now
time.
he didn't live with me though. He had a whole.
Well, don't try to jump on board over here. You already had it. Did he ever bring you a Gatorade? Hey, guys,
Do you know your dad?
I know who he is, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen his hairline. After that, I'm like, yeah.
Did he say that he claimed you?
That he claimed? Fuck no, I wouldn't claim me. Look at me, bro. What the fuck? Hey,
So you don't know
look, I'm 200 pounds of pure Aztec gold, baby boy, but even I wouldn't claim me. You know what I'm saying? I'm too much of a liability. I know me. I
We're
know
live
me.
real quick. Can you go to the back and show a baby pigeon?
Oh, what?
hell no.
Dude, this is gonna blow my mind because I've been thinking this whole time the
So
government.
we're live. We're live. Just show a baby pigeon.
Let me see.
Hold on, he's walking
That's your
outside.
pops.
Yeah.
What up, Pop
shit.
6? Is you 7?
That's
He's not
big
7.
six.
He just. Yeah. We call him Big 7. Yeah, we call him Big 7.
Hey, I'm number 1. Hey, I'll be number 2 because I'm the shit, boy. Whichever you want to be. Yeah.
Just show a baby pigeon.
Number 1 and number 2.
Nah, number 3 is like shitting and pissing at the same time.
Oh, that's
I'm number
3.
1 and
Because
number
they're saying they've never seen a baby pigeon before.
You number 3?
That was no, because I was
What number
shit
is you?
at the same time. I'm 5.
5? Oh, okay.
5 is my favorite number.
Oh, that's cool. My favorite number 3. But it became 102nd when I started gangbanging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie. Let me
Look here.
see. Shut the fuck up. Let me see. Oh, shit, it's a baby pig. Confirm, chat. Hey.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Whoa! What the fuck? You just raw dogging them with your hand, Yo, number
That
1.
shit look like a duck.
I ain't gonna lie. I never want to see a baby pigeon
pigeon
again.
look like, yeah, I don't want to see a baby pigeon
They
either.
look like, hey, they look like you.
No, that shit look like a rubber
They look
ducky.
like Jada Mack. Look at him.
A baby pigeon look like a rubber ducky, kid.
Jada Mack, that next to the pigeon picture.
All right, bye.
Wait. Can we just have a moment to talk about all your daddy's side missions, bro?
Bro,
This
I be
nigga
telling
is
niggas.
nuts. They done.
Hey, shout out to your pop. That's
Bro,
crazy.
they
Bro.
hunt,
You just
they
call your dad and
hunt,
shit?
they
Yeah.
hunt squirrels.
What you guys
It's
talking
all
about?
types of crazy
Hold on,
shit,
it's some
bro.
real life therapeutic shit that happened.
Go ahead,
What you guys
you
talking
got
about?
it.
You call
Bro,
your daddy, what happened?
I be telling niggas like my dad is a legendary nigga because he's not American. He's full Belizean.
Okay.
So he just
Oh, yeah,
does.
but I fuck with Belizeans. Tough. They
He
put
just
beans in
does,
their
like,
rice. They
nut
solved the
shit.
problem for Mexicans. They
Beans
put
and
beans
rice,
in their rice. I fuck
heaven,
with it.
right
tough.
there.
Yeah.
Bro, so it's like that. He raises chickens. He had this old ass pregnant ass dog that he got rid of. I think he killed it, but I don't know where it went.
Yeah, we not a murderer. We're not allegedly.
What about the
Yeah, I
squirrels?
like that.
Oh, the squirrels.
He's a squirrel person?
So check this
Yeah,
out.
that's what
I
I'm
was
gonna
like
say.
8 or 9, and he was like, "We're gonna go hunting."
Please talk about
Damn,
this.
he been in your life all the time.
Bro,
Then,
God.
all right, continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So we went hunting, but we went up the street to the park.
Usually, we
Bro,
go hunting too for the enemies.
Bro,
the
the Forest Park used to have like a bird sanctuary and shit, but they didn't give a fuck about the squirrels.
Yeah.
I'm not knowing no better. We popping the fuck out of squirrels, just killing shit.
This nigga's crazy.
He's like, take them, throw it in the bag. We threw the dead squirrels in the bag.
Yeah.
We go to the
Gotta
backyard.
teach you how to dispose of body,
and
right?
he taught
Probably.
you how to skin a squirrel.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you take it from the tail, cut like between the tail and the butt,
Yeah.
and rip it off like a jacket.
Yeah.
It comes out just all naked squirrel.
The whole
it's
fate,
one pull.
Yeah, like one pull.
One pull comes off like a
That's
jacket.
what I do with an orange. That's what I do with an orange.
Yeah, you try to get it. You try to get it one thing.
And once it's already peeled and I got the little thing cracked open, you just take the little milk part out the membrane and pull that bitch out.
Oh, okay.
I
I think you talking about you peel it with like this.
Well, nah, I'm not a fucking magician.
Yeah,
I'm not a fucking magician.
I'm about to say how you do that.
Hey, hold on. So you just out there skinning squirrels? I knew I seen your hand somewhere, bro.
Look.
I know because
Look at
I
this
seen
shit.
videos of people skinning squirrels. That's
show
you.
it, don't show
Yeah,
it.
you was
You
light
can't
skinned back
show it?
then.
No, I can't show it on screen. I'll
Nah.
flash it
Ain't
real
this on
quick.
YouTube?
It is, but he don't care. We care.
He probably already demonetized.
Six a reacher now. Why you talking shit to you? But I even reading these comments.
Oh, Six a rancher now.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, rancher.
He done found
I
the
can't even
chat.
read.
Is this considered animal cruelty?
Nah,
I mean, it's dead already, right?
he probably using it for something.
I ain't gonna lie,
you
bro.
do.
When I die,
So
y'all
look,
can,
right
when I
there.
die, y'all can do taxidermy shit for me. I can be
Above the
posted on
butt
the
and the
block.
tail, right there. And he gonna rip it off just like a jacket.
You get through that tail.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So you don't even gotta cut too far into it.
Just a little
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
This is
grab
out
hold
to
of these back
pocket.
feet.
Look,
Yo, look at that little fucker. I'll grill that fucker.
Bro,
Tell him the rest.
then, all right, so
Tell
cool.
him the rest.
Skin the squirrel.
Yeah,
Next, you cook it.
yeah.
So all you do is just take the head off.
Obviously.
Cook the
obviously,
rest.
yeah.
These niggas was eating
And we
barbecue
ate
Long
that
Beach
shit.
squirrel.
So you know.
Oh shit, all this going down in Long Beach. I thought he was in Louisiana.
Up the street, nigga.
I thought he was like in Missouri. I forgot he was in Long Beach the whole time. I'm like, oh shit, y'all
Up
doing this in
the
Long Beach?
street,
I would have
bro.
for sure thought you was a psychopath. I would have for sure thought you was a
I
psychopath.
was like 8 or 9. I didn't know no better.
You guys just
amazing.
be regular kid and just shoot the squirrel and leave.
Bro,
like, just, like think about it
he's
later on.
foreign
in
as
life,
fuck.
like,
So
I
you ate it.
Yeah, I ate it.
What was
can smell it on his breath
It
right
tastes
now.
like-
I can smell it. Ever since he said that, I've been smelling squirrel. 'Cause I know what squirrel smells. It smells nutty.
Hey,
Yeah.
so
No diddy.
my
Yeah, no resume. Resume that. Resume
go
that.
past that.
Keep going. Don't pause my shit. I resume.
Bro, so we pranked my aunt. So she was like, oh, y'all don't know what kind of food this is. This is the pigeons out back. Yeah, your dad cooked up a pigeon. Y'all eating it. Whole time, we pulling the prank on her.
And put the squirrel in
Look,
there.
and so she's like, I'm just joking. That's lamb. Y'all can eat it. That's lamb. And we go, no, it's not lamb. It's squirrel.
But it tastes the same though,
It
right?
tastes like lamb. It has the lamb texture.
You ever had alligator?
Nah, I haven't. I have to, though. I definitely want to try alligator nuggets.
Too. That shit
Hell
bomb.
yeah.
Continue. I got ADHD.
I
Continue.
think humans taste.
What?
Whoa, Brody. Hold on, cause I got a lot of salsa. I had a lot of good ass Mexican food, so I know my seasoning good. So I don't want him. You know what, bro? I seen him smelling people when we shook hands to it. I seen him. He take. I seen him.
No, I'm
I
saying
seen
if
him.
you said a squirrel, like
Right now,
you said a squirrel.
Humans taste like chicken.
humans taste like
they do
Sandiamo.
taste everything taste like chicken.
Like,
I think it all depends on the diet of a person, bro.
It
Like,
does
if they
for sure.
healthy-
but it don't depend
does
on the
for sure.
diet of a fucking pig.
No,
Yeah, it does. No, it does. I'm gonna tell you why.
does.
Some
Yeah.
meat is more lean and some meat is more tough for that same reason, based off their diet.
Yeah.
And like, based
Okay.
off what they eat. That's why you get the little chicken farm fresh shit or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Or the
Like
foot,
Wagyu beef.
like the free range
Okay.
shit.
Oh yeah. You
Like
right.
that's different.
They
You can
be
taste
like,
it.
as
But
fuck.
like if you go get a skid roll
24/7.
motherfucker and bite into him, I'm sure you're gonna be able to tell
Yeah,
you a
it's
skid
like
roll motherfucker.
downtown.
But then you get somebody like me, you know what I'm saying? Talk.
yeah.
I'm like a lighter shade of light brown.
So, okay, well,
people
has
you like, you know what I'm
anybody
saying?
ever? I know, like people ate humans.
This is about to be
before,
dark.
But I'm saying, has anybody ever like did a test and cooked human meat and all of that?
I think Jeffrey Dahmer probably, but
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think it
what
was.
I'm
I
saying,
think it
like,
was
that's
legal.
on some, like-
I don't think it was
He was
legal.
only trying black people, though. He wasn't like going like across the array to
I
see
mean,
if
we
different
well
races taste
seasoned.
different.
Yeah, well seasoned, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying
make
to tell
it
you.
taste like Lowry's.
But I'm saying though.
Oh,
so
God,
there's,
we
so
taste
there's
like
never been
garlic
no.
powder?
Is that illegal?
Yes,
That might be illegal.
Hey,
Huh?
can I tell
Human
you
is
something?
illegal.
Can I tell you some real shit aside? Like
This
if
is
I know,
wild.
I do judge women based off their seasoning cabinet because
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what you because I've been in
As
my
you
fair
should.
share of women's seasoning cabinets, you know, because people look in like the medicine cabinet. I don't give a fuck about your drugs, but I want to know what you're putting on this chicken when you,
You need
make
to
it.
care about the
Nah,
drugs.
that's-
too.
Everybody do drugs.
Ain't nobody popping pills. They do what you do.
No. You need to care about the drugs too.
I don't give a fuck about
Not
that. They
the
already
fun
crazy.
drugs.
They already crazy.
No, not the fun
Anything that's
drugs.
keeping like the
You
bipolar
need to care
shit.
about the healing drugs.
What do you mean the healing
What
drugs?
if
she
it's some
got the-
antibiotics in
Oh,
there?
like some
You need to-
FTD shit?
Yeah.
That's why I go out at sea level. I just told you, I scan it out.
See,
I
I'm
smell it.
slow
I look
too.
it.
I'm
I
slow
do
too. I
everything.
thought-
Like I observe it. I don't just go like, I just like put my mouth. No,
Wait,
didn't.
what?
Yeah, I'm
Whoa,
talking about eating
why'd you
pussy
do that though?
or eating.
But why'd you do
Because I
that?
thought it was, I pretended it was a little. You know what I'm saying?
That's gay.
Hey, yo, hold on. I love women, guys. I love women. I never ate a person that love women. And I'm like that. I'm gonna put in my dating bio. Never ate squirrel. Never fucking alligator.
Never ate human.
Never ate human.
Oh my god.
And
I'm not gay.
And I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? I just hang out with young people. You know what I'm saying? It sounds weird now. Like I just hang out with
I
young
don't think
dudes
you
all
put that in
day.
your bio neither.
Yeah. That sounds kind of freaky, bro.
So
Oh,
spice
God.
cabinets. You
Oh yeah,
just
now
looked
check
up
out the
they
spice cabinet because
cabinets.
once off the bat, if you got Lowry's, you already because that could substitute a lot of shit,
A
man.
lot.
Facts.
It could even cover up a lot of shit. But I also like to see deeper like when I find seasonings in there that I don't even know about. Oh, I swear I'm not even nowhere.
That's amazing.
Like when I see some shit, the first time I seen like what is that paprika or something?
Yeah.
You never fucking found? I
Smoked
swear to God, I
paprika.
tasted it. I just grabbed it. I should have never did that, but
I thought that was some weed last when I thought paprika was weed when I was a kid.
That shit red.
paprika not
red.
red.
You
Yes,
did
it
yeah,
is.
you did
Paprika
you
red.
did
It's
oregano.
called parsley.
Parsley.
the homie's
yeah.
colorblind. I figured it out.
That's why I said he was wearing the same suit.
That's the one because he colorblind. That's why he. No wonder, bro. His hat is green. She thought this shit was orange when he came out that house, bro. He can't tell this shit apart, bro. He banged on everybody in his head. He didn't know. He was like, bro, it's me, bro. It's me. Hey, it's me, bro. Big time, it's me, bro. You know me. You put me on, big time. He shit by order, man. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, at the end of the day ends, man. Welcome to the Jay Westmont Show, man.
You
Shout out
feel
my
me?
boys, man.
Hell yeah.
It's fair to say,
Hell
welcome to
yeah.
the Jay Westmont Show. We hanging out like stripper titties. I like to play,
Takeover is
man.
amazing. I love this.
Yeah.
God damn.
Damn,
Nah.
you got me drinking beer and shit. I feel
I ain't
good.
gonna lie, I heard everybody feeling Mexican out. Look, the homie about to cry. He ain't cried since Tupac died. I ain't gonna lie, he gonna get into it. Hey, let it out. Let it out, man. You gotta let it out, man.
I thought it was
orange, bro.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, bro. Hey,
Oh my, yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. We gonna get to one topic, bro. It's been all
Let's get
energy,
serious,
bro.
come on. I could be serious too, Kai.
I see how long you stay serious with this topic.
I got you.
Boss man D-Lo.
What
Big
about
ra-
him?
big
You talking about
rapper.
that, maybe on the switch? Oh, no, that's Big X the plug. My bad. Yeah. I just talking about fat people. I wasn't even like a black thing. It was a fat people thing. I be getting like...
You get your fat people big
Well, yeah, because I thought that was fatty. I thought that was Big X the
He
plug.
said I thought that was fatty.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, that's his name
I
Fatty.
heard
But
that.
look, I ain't gonna lie. Because look, that's his nickname. When I first met him, I'm like, I'm not gonna call the homie Fatty.
Were you always
know what I'm
fat?
saying? Yeah, he been
Okay.
looking like Thanos since he was a baby.
So it's easy
You know what I'm saying?
nicknames.
You know, it just came naturally because when I started calling him, I'm like, what's your real name? Then he told me his real name, and I'm like, I'll call you Fatty because his real name sounds stupider. So I'm like, yeah. It's like a real Mexican name. You can't even say it. Yeah, it's a paisa name. Look at him. He looks like a motherfucker that be outside out there too. Look at him. He look like he just got off work right now.
Say fatty on his name tag.
I like the Mexican people, bro, that drink a beer like they just got off work, even though they ain't did shit all day. They crack that bitch open and
deserve this motherfucker. Drinking that motherfucker too. Shit, I earned this bitch.
You're like, I got my ass out of bed before 7 o'clock.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like
walked
they went
to
to
the
go
store.
get those. I was gonna say, I feel like y'all went to go get those, huh? Yeah, they just walked to the store.
They like, damn, they didn't bring us none.
Y'all could have had these.
Well, the homie's colorblind. He didn't know which one he wanted.
It's orange and green too. That's crazy.
Dog.
People don't know this, but big time colorblind, bro.
He picked the orange one. He thought that was the
Always take it, man. Always did.
Bro.
All right, what's the top? Oh, yeah, Boss Man D-Lo.
Boss man D-Lo. Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
what's the
We all
name
got
with him?
ADHD here. It's cool. We all just spectruming out together.
Funny as fuck.
So Boss man D-Lo was getting into it with a trans woman.
Individual.
Man, a trans individual. I don't know which
We'll
way
call
they
him
go.
person,
Yeah, it was a boy. But so the person posted up story posts, text messages, basically saying that Boss Man D-Lo was fucking with the trans.
Oh, shit.
And then came out now and just like completely walked back the statements.
Oh, you know what, bro? It's cloud, bro. Like, and you know what? In this particular instance too, is like the gay shit too, bro, and all the like the bisexual or like transsexual shit like that. It's to the point where it's kind of like an easy go-to.
Yeah.
Like especially if you like a rapper, bro, motherfucker be like, oh, he gay. Like and then the narrative be so quick to run with it just based off of they just want something to gossip about. People just want something to talk about. On some real shit, bro. Clout. Me and homie talk about it. It's called clout dollars. That shit is worth more than real money sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I could have $1,000 and it won't get in the club, but I could have 100,000 followers and get right up in that bitch, right?
Yeah.
So like it's like clout is a big thing now, bro.
Right.
And people get so lost in that I've even seen people throw their careers away because they just get so happy about the next 100,000 views. Like, oh, I went viral. I want people to be in my DMs again saying, that's right, my boy. So they go do more and more shit that takes that kind of risk, like so they could go more and more viral, right?
Yeah.
Because after you crash out on so many people, they be like, oh, you crash out. Now when you crash out, it's not even like surprising. So then you go and turn around and do some crazy shit and punch your kid out.
Yeah.
But if they're older than 9 years old, obviously, you know what I'm saying?
14.
14 too. If you're 14, you already damn near grown. I was already paying bills. I already at 14. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, it's like clout is a hell of a drug, bro. It's like they used to say coke is a hell of a drug, which it is. But clout is a fucking crazy drug because I've seen so many people like do shit that steps on the principles and morals based off that little bit of clout. And what's crazy is like I wouldn't say I would understand it, but I would kind of like see and from a perspective if it was worth like, okay, I got to do this embarrassing shit, but at least I'll be up. These motherfuckers doing embarrassing shit just to go to this level.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Then do another embarrassing shit just to go to this level. Like, and mind you, like I said, I wouldn't condone it even if they do one embarrassing shit to get to the next level because it's still your principles and morals. My whole thing, bro, is I don't do shit like that, bro, or anything like that. Try to, like, get off nobody else's cloud because I would not be able to sleep with myself at night.
Yeah.
Like, when I was in prison, bro, and we took off on the PCs, it wasn't because they were like, oh, you got to.
Yeah.
You want to be active. I did that shit because I didn't want to sleep next to no rat or no fucking child molester, no rapist. I wanted to be somewhere where I knew I could rest my head at night and I wouldn't have to worry about no weird shit like that, bro. Because I don't even need to have a sister or mother or a kid to feel that way. That's how we should feel like that about them kind kind of people anyways, right?
Yeah.
So I think like the cloud shit is just a hell of a drug, bro. I try to mind my own business. You see, bro, I make it just about my shit, my own self.
Yeah.
I do my music. I stay the fuck out the way, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I'll fight anybody. If you're a transsexual too, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You could be transparent. I don't care if you're white or whatever, bro. I swear to God, bro. Hey, transfer that squabble over here. Like I'm telling you, you do whatever. Anything trans that has to do with transportation, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bring your ass on the public transportation and come squabble. Cause I don't. But to me personally, bro, I don't know about none of that, bro. If he was over there doing freaky shit, that's on him. Look at Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He baby oiled up.
Yeah, I mean,
Even in the RICO case, bro, they haven't even brought up one criminal charge aside from like the Kid Cudi shit. They just basically putting them on blast for being freaky.
I was gonna say,
which ain't really a crime. It's not. I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying it's not a crime.
Yeah.
You know what
right,
I'm
we
saying?
talked about this last week on here. I want to ask you too. Do you feel like there's a such thing as too freaky?
Bro, we live in a fucking the era of pornographic fucking like just right there.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers got like categories for crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, because
you know
we sat with the
I stay with the
podcast.
simple shit like big boobs, redheads. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Big booty Latinas. And I'm going by and I'm seeing crazy shit, clowns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some
Cover your
kind
ears
of
for this one.
furries.
Cover your ears for this.
Furry, I'm seeing fur motherfuckers and
He
like
is obviously off the
I
court.
feel bad about where I'm about to go, but he was rapping about niggas got the option.
Hey, you killed 7 people.
He's off the court. I heard all of
He
that.
ain't giving a bitch a
He
dime.
said he was whacking shit out. He sucked
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard
Fuck
that
it.
too.
I heard it.
Pussies get whacked out. Shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
I heard all of that.
Fuck it, we
Hey, you
there.
ain't
We
giving
sat on a
nobody no
pod with a girl who was
Not
talking
one.
about she broke her fingernails off in a nigga ass. Is there such thing as too
Oh,
freaky?
okay, so hear me out. So like I said, once again,
what?
like
Y'all didn't see that part?
Yeah.
With Horrible
So
Decisions?
basically, she said she broke her nail out because she was basically doing this.
Oh, yeah,
My whole thing
yeah,
is like
I
he
seen
said
that.
about fashion and like music. It's all subjective, bro. Like that's y'all. Like you, mind you, bro. They got societies for these kind of freaky people.
Facts.
They got whole little swinger parties and they got other shit where they do gay shit and they got other shit where they do lesbian shit. They got other shit where they do regular heterosexual shit. So like, trust me, it gets to a point where it's beyond people's kink fantasies. Where like in the 80s and the 90s, you used to have to be quiet about it. Now them motherfuckers got Facebook groups.
Yeah, no, for
like
sure.
swingers, Facebook groups, and you know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck with the fucking old ass MILFs, they got a group for that. Like, so it's like more accessible. I think it was always there.
So how
it
long
was
you been in
always
these
there, bro.
groups?
It's just way more accessible and people are talking about it much more freely. What were you talking about?
How long you been in these groups?
Oh, swinger group? Yeah. Upside down pineapples mean you can come through. You know what I'm saying? I don't do gay shit. I don't do freaky shit. I ain't got nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around. My sister gay. You know what I'm saying? She's cool. I fuck with some people like over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? I
fuck with some people.
over there. You know what I'm saying? But
That nigga said that shit like it was another hood.
Yeah, hey, I know some of them. I know some of them. Yeah, me and my sister from up over there. Yeah. I know your people. Every time I see a dyke out, I'm like, hey, my sister, you know my sister? They be like, yo, what the fuck?
Big wrist flicks. Big wrist flicks.
Yeah. You know her. I know. Y'all wearing the same style. They got the same fit on. Every single dyke got the same. You know what? Whoever's cutting dykes' hairs, they making money because they all got the same haircut, bro, and they mastered the fuck out of that shit, bro.
And you know what? That made me think about it. Okay, so you know how this is about to get real racist, and I don't care.
Oh wait, hold on.
You know how with us we make that joke like it's 4 prototypes of studs. Like it's the little boozy looking one, it's the Manny Fresh looking one.
Yeah.
The one with the colored eyes that still got her hair.
Yes.
And put it in a ponytail.
Yeah.
Do y'all have that?
Nah, we got straight senoras.
They all
Fucking, they're all bushed and they fucking all come with the same haircut.
It's a bunch of fucking Rezos and Dunos.
I was saying they shape like their body is
There might be like a Duno one.
I never seen a super fat dyke and I never seen a super skinny dyke. I seen them all look like Rezo kind of height. Like I feel like they get to that weight on purpose. But hear me out. When you go into the barber shop, you build like a stud. He built like a refrigerator they threw out because it don't work no more. Listen, now look. It's my whole thing is this too, bro. Like when you go to the barber shop, they go in and order the number 7. That's the dyke one. They be like, I want the number 7, and it's like that little faux hawk looking shit.
the faux dyke.
The little taper. You know what I'm talking about. You know they be having fresher haircuts than me. I ain't mad at it.
That's the thing. Studs got cleaner haircuts than niggas all the time.
Yeah, 'cause they
But they gotta
feel
show off. They don't have a
girls.
penis. They gotta compensate.
Oh, yeah.
Just like when dudes have little dicks, they got a bigger car and shit. No offense. I mean, Fresno did pull up in a truck. Just saying. Shout out to Fresno, man. He's been a good sport about it. You know what I'm saying? He's been a good sport about being
How did
ugly.
you meet Rezo?
Unfortunately, me and Rezo, how did we meet? I think I caught him tagging on my wall, bro. No, I'm just kidding. That's the homie
funny.
Hazard. Shout out Hazard. I am Hazard, man. 40 on Friday. It's Haz. He say that shit like he Batman. Like, it's Haz. Hands to the mic, Haz. He don't talk like that for real, though, bro. He's actually a really nice guy. But shout out to Haz, man. And he had an event sponsored by Vibes, and this fool was over there spray painting for him and shit, bro. And I love graffiti, bro. Like I told you, bro, I studied hip hop, bro, and I switched to big time because you a little bit too young. I studied hip hop, bro. I know the 5 elements of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We got graffiti, we got breaking, we got DJing, we got MCing, and then the 5th biggest one that people always forget about is the knowledge, right? That's the whole point. The whole aspect is to build that shit was based off like teaching the community, right? So my whole thing is like I love graffiti, bro. I fucking love it. I used to do graffiti. I still love it. I still see it. So when I seen him doing it, bro, like I don't give a fuck what's going on, bro. Like I'm gonna go check out the graffiti. So that's how I ended up meeting Rezo. And he's a genuinely good person, bro. Like I mean, he looks how he looks. We can't change that. But he's a good person inside. He's a good person on the inside. And shout out to Rezo. He does a lot for the community, bro. Like a lot. I'm learning even more about him. He does a lot for the community, bro. He paints a lot of basketball courts, bro. He does a lot of shit in the city.
That was a good one. I like that.
Like he does
I
a
thought
lot
you was gonna be funny.
No. He literally gives out shoes to the city. I swear to God, bro. He does a lot of stuff that goes on. And mind you, he's not one of them internet personalities where he's like, yeah, we're giving out, like, you know what I'm saying? So like I respect him even more for that. Mind you, go get your content out so people can know that you're helping the community. But I feel like he's one of the very, very few people, bro, that does it for the actual genuine concern for the community, bro. Because a lot of people, even when they help and go ahead and help, bro, but they doing it for the likes and the views. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like I know Rezo, bro, he be doing this shit, bro. And he's a very talented artist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he look how he look, but motherfuckers, he could draw, bro. The motherfuckers,
man. He did the mirror on the block.
I know, bro. You already know. Yeah. Man, that Schoolboy Q was.
He did that. He did it back on FIGGMUNITY.
There's so many that you drive by all the time, especially if you buy crack. I swear you just drove by.
Especially if you buy crack, you see Renzo's shit. That's fucking hilarious.
You just say crack, so it seems a little bit more like radio friendly.
It's a little, it's a little more. I want to go back to something that you just said because I think that was really important for you.
No contest.
No, I heard you say that you actually sat down and you studied hip hop, and I think that's really dope, especially right now because I feel like there's a really big conversation going on. I want to say the West Coast only, but really just in music where there's a lot of people that are kind of like, there was a few weeks ago where there was like this debate about like Latinos in hip hop and all of that stuff like that and who's a visitor and who's this and who's that.
I will say this much, bro, because I do study it and KRS-One and Master P and Fat Joe and a lot of other artists. And like KRS-One would be the more like with the most credential based off the time frame, right? Is that he said Latinos always been a part of it. Yeah, it was just the Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. Maybe Mexicans didn't come, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, Mexicans been there. But like Johnny J produced a lot of Tupac's tracks, bro. And people don't know about Johnny J. He's from West. He's from right there, bro, on 103rd and Budlong, right? So it's like he right there in Westmont. He's like a lot of people don't know about that. We always had our foot in there. Yeah. It's not that weird. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, bro, we the one who did this. But at the same time, we are the biggest consumers of music in the United States of America, especially in California, bro. Because every time I went to any kind of show where it had to do with anywhere from Nipsey to RJ to Draco, it was a lot of our people there supporting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why, like, I always like to just make that point come across. It's like, look, I understand. Maybe we're not not visitors, but we're not necessarily like we don't belong here either, right? So that's why I feel like people have to understand that so they could go ahead and make their placement much more known. If you're going in there saying, nah, we belong here, but why? Why don't you just come out and do some records and break some kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Break some barriers like certain artists, like you said, have done and for us. And they're right, they made it onto a GNX and they've done shit like that. They broke those barriers, cool. Do it that way. Don't come out being entitled and being like, nah, you guys gotta, make motherfuckers listen to you. That's how you talk in the hood, right? Motherfuckers don't want to listen to me, I'm gonna make motherfuckers listen to me, right? No, and it's like whatever it is, like, and with that being said, like, you have to understand is that Latinos also have to have their own identity. Like, if you Mexican, Hispanic, I don't give a fuck what you are, bro. Why you mix with Guatemalan and you're not even Mexican, right? The thing about it is you have to find your identity. There's the biggest thing in my community, bro, from all the way from the fucking me's to the lefties to everybody else, bro. Motherfuckers need to understand where they come from so they can understand where they stand and understand where they're going. People don't understand that part. We got motherfuckers out here like, I'm doing it for the Mexicans. They're not even Mexican. Or I'm doing it for the people. And they like, but what though? Like, and I'm not saying you have to speak Spanish or you have to fucking travel to TJ 3 times a year. I'm just saying is that motherfuckers need to understand where they come from, bro, so they can understand where they're going. And I feel like the lack of identity, like I feel like the black artists have found that along the way a lot more because of so many like inspiration and motivational motherfuckers that you had, like the Tupacs and the Nipsey Hussles, right? People that spoke on that aspect of the music were like, look, bro, I could teach you because, like he said, I got you listening now to the music. Let me go ahead and send the message now because I got your ear now. Because when I was on the corner preaching to you when you was trying to sip a beer, you didn't want to hear that shit. But now I put a beat behind it and I threw a little bit of murder here. Motherfuckers want to listen to, but let me go ahead and take advantage of the fact that I have you right here. Like I got your ears, right? So I feel like the biggest thing with Latinos is they need to find their identity, and there would be less conversations about do they belong here or not.
But once they find their identity, I think that's good though. That's really important, and that's why I wanted to come back to that because you very clearly said that you took the time to actually study it. And it's just like anything else that people do.
Anything.
If you're a doctor, you
If you
have
wanna
to
be
go
an
to med
electrician,
school.
you gotta go to school.
You
Yeah,
have
everything.
to know where you're going and what you're doing. So I think it's dope. And that's why I really wanted to highlight it, because even to go farther to what you're just saying right now, as far as there having been a lot of African American rappers that came before that they had to look up to, that's you now.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
I mean? And that's why it's like let's focus on that and let's tell them and let's show them like,
all jokes
he's
aside,
a funny guy, he's good, he's a great rapper, but he also is the guy that you look to. That's your big homie. You know what I'm saying?
6'6" knows, like when it comes to music shit, it's different, bro. You're not getting this side of Sskeme out of me.
Yeah.
Right.
I take that shit very serious.
Yeah.
And then when I say my funny shit, I love that shit to
When
the
it
point
comes to the
because my
music,
whole thing is this, bro. You could be the funniest dude in the world, but when it comes down to listening to your freestyles, I'm judging you as a hip hop fan now. I don't give a fuck how much, I don't give a fuck how funny you are. I don't give a fuck how many bitches you fuck.
That shit
I'm
better be
judging you
hard.
based off of your bars. Where's the bars at, bro? You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is that like absolutely, I want to be that person. I've said this on interviews before, and let me go ahead and take the time and say it right now. I am doing what I'm doing. And like showing people that side, like this is where I come from, bro. I come from South Central. I came from poverty. I came from the gang culture. I came from prison. I got shot. I got stabbed. I beat life twice, right? But I also could fucking put a suit on and start articulating myself. And just because I came from there doesn't mean that we can't educate ourselves much more. Because the school system in Western civilization is based for us to fail. The curriculum that they give us is based for us to fail, become workers, not entrepreneurs, not free thinkers, but people that just know enough to know how to operate shit, right? So my whole thing is you have to educate yourself. Stop blaming the system. Stop blaming the fact that you never had a father. Stop blaming everything else. Stop blaming, I was born in the hood. So what, bro? I got a little brother and sister that didn't ever join the gang. Yeah. And they doing, you know what I'm saying? They doing what they got to do to not do that. So I don't ever use that as an excuse. You got to educate yourself. I don't give a fuck if you in prison and you already feel like you go back against the wall. If you got rent due and you got to worry about that, good, but educate yourself, bro. Yeah. So I know life get in the way, but you can always educate yourself. That time you spend scrolling on Instagram, educate yourself. Yeah. That time you spend texting that bitch that you know ain't never gonna give you no pussy, educate yourself. You know, Red don't know all about that. That's why he laughed. You know what I'm saying? He put in foot, but you gotta respect the footwork. It's laying the foundation. Yeah, but all that being said, man, I'm trying to be that person for my people, man. Usually I'll be in a suit. I just came from representing the West Coast.
Yeah.
I had
Look
to
at the chat, bro. They repping in the chat, bro.
See that? Do a backflip. I'll do a backflip right now. Bro. Motherfuckers, I just look like this, gang.
I think shit like this is important, bro, because there's always like, I hate this stupid little narrative of, oh, black people are blackballing brown people or brown people. Like, we can't get into this shit.
And that's why I opened up doors for a lot
of people, bro.
It's like, bro, like, look at this shit right now. Like, come on now. Like, what the fuck?
Obvious shit, like, the more mainstream shit. Let me tell you something, bro, because the homies are the type of people that made me, study before I came. So before I came out of prison, I had to study all this shit. I seen when y'all was starting all of this. You know what I'm saying? In the very beginning too, and other people. I'll tell you this much, bro. I can tell you this much. All the people pushing that narrative is obviously because of past incidents they had, right? Because you know they was beefing with motherfuckers. Because you know how it be in the city, bro. We there's a lot of racial tension, but most of the shit is like, bro, for the most part, black hood share a hood with Mexican hood everywhere you go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they they fuck around with each other. They just don't fuck with another Mexican hood, so they want to label that as racism. But in all actuality, but here's where I get to, bro. It's deeper than that, because when I grew up, bro, my best friends was Tyrone and Frank. And obviously Tyrone sound black, but Frank was also black, just to let you know. The moral of the story is that like I never seen skin color, bro. Like, believe it or not, like my mom, maybe she did it on purpose, maybe she did it subconsciously without knowing. I never seen skin color. My mom taught me if a motherfucker a real motherfucker, he real. And if a dude fake and he a snake, then that's what he is. Yeah. It don't matter if he's black, pink, purple. That's what my mom used to say. I don't care if he's pink, purple, white, brown. I don't give a fuck. If you fake, you fake, and if you real, you real. So I always differentiated people that way. You know what I'm saying? And like I hate that narrative. Like, I do see it, bro. I do see it. I'm gonna tell you that I'll say go on record. The brothers have gave a lot of homies opportunities all the way back from when Eazy-E signed the first Mexican rapper with fucking Big Tokes, man, Toker. You know what I'm saying? He signed him on the actual label, bro, Ruthless. This was back in what, 1990? What? Like 92, 93, 94, God, right?
Damn,
but that's what people don't even know about. People don't know about that, right? They don't know that Johnny J was producing this shit, right? And that's why Tupac said, wouldn't be LA without Mexicans. Why are you guys trying to push the narrative when they know, bro, we're a lot tighter than what we are, bro?
Facts.
There's still racial tension, absolutely. You go to Long Beach, bro, there's a lot of racial tension. I'm not going to deny the racial tension, but I just think that that's a narrative that's been pushed on by older homies that, like, mind you, bro, I was beefing with hoods, and I had to ask myself, like, they never even killed anybody that I really know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They killed the older homie, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, doesn't mean that it has to end just because of that. I'm just saying is that, like, this is hatred that got passed on.
It's generational.
This is the hatred that, like, nah, we don't like them. Why not? Until somebody start asking the questions, right? Like, why not? I was one of those free thinkers that asked questions. Yeah. The homies didn't like it that much, but then, you know what I'm saying?
Then you kind of get pushed back a little
luckily,
bit.
I didn't have the older homies that put a gun in my hand, bro. Instead, they were like, hey, bro, you 16, you could go get your license now.
Yeah.
Like, I had those kind of homies, bro. Like I had the homies that would be like, hey, you know what, bro, you should do this and you should open up a bank account. Luckily, everybody don't have those homies. So like she said, I have to be that homie and put it into music so I could teach them everything that the homies taught me, bro. Because a lot of homies are lost, bro, out there, and it's not a bad thing. They find comfort in gangs and they find comfort in male positive role models because that's their version of a positive male role model, just because they're consistent, right? Yeah. And that's how fucking like love stricken we are and love fucking like thirsty that we are, that we just be like, oh, that nigga be here every day, so we gonna rock with him. You know what I'm saying? And then he might not be the person that's leading you the right way, bro. He might not even have his own life figured out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't ever front to anybody that got it figured out, but I will tell the homies that they're worth a lot more than what they're told.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and that goes for anybody, bro. You could be brown, black, like my mom said, pink, white, yellow, purple, brown. You know what I'm saying?
He's colorblind too.
I'm colorblind in the more, you know, like not a literal way, because you got to go check your eyes out, man. You got to go get that figured. It's okay though.
It's not the color, it's the letter.
Yeah. I have to feel the letter out. Because I ain't gonna lie, usually we wear the man in there. That shit don't get a lot of love over there.
Hey, he got you. He got you.
The homie got on his face.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, big time when he came in here, you seen all the extras. I had to talk to him in Spanish, like, hey, no te preocupes, homie. Somos sureños, homie. Homie. Dispensa la tira. I hit him with the county jail talk. Dispensa la tira. Yeah, they Mexican. The Mexicans talking. He like, let the Mexicans get their shit off. We gonna do our shit after, bro.
But you know what though? Like I think that's very important. And I know it's like with this whole conversation, it's kind of one of those like a few bad apples spoil the bunch, and it kind of creates that conversation when it shouldn't be. But even just us, you know what I'm saying? Like FMW as a whole is literally the embodiment of everybody trying to come together. Like we want to make sure.
As a whole, bro. And the whole everything community that has to do. I'm gonna tell you some real shit because like I told you, I've been watching y'all, bro. I've been trying to get up here, not only to yours, to all the homie shit, because I see that y'all be on more of like that kind of productive conversation. Those are the conversations that need to be heard. Yeah. Like it's easy for anybody, any kind of like media personality to get up there and be like, nah, the Mexicans or the blacks doing this or anybody. It's easy to draw that divide, but the conversations that need to be heard need to be happening. You know what I'm saying? That's why we want to be like, let me get up there, because those are educated people that want to talk about educated subject matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's a lot of people that got microphones in front of them that shouldn't have them, bro. On both our sides, bro. On both our sides, bro. From the brothers to the homies, there's a lot of people, bro. And I've been to some of their interviews and I've called them on their shit right then and there, bro. Like, because I don't like that kind of shit, especially for my people, bro.
Yeah, it's divisive.
And like I said, it's hatred that got spewed down to us, bro. Like Jesus Christ, like when I think about it, bro, I beef with a lot more Mexicans than I ever did with blacks. I'm not saying anything about anybody in particular, but let's just say, according to this movie script I'm writing, I've been shot at a lot more times by Mexicans in this movie script that I'm writing than I ever been shot at by black people. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know,
I didn't really hear this because I'm from the Bay.
Okay.
So
hey, I seen the way you walked in here. No other shit came in. I can't do that good as they because they black, but they know how to do it.
But that was so new to me. Like when I moved down here and they were like, oh, you know, it gets a little spunky sometimes. And I was like, what? Like that's not how it is at home. You know what I'm saying?
I did meet a lot of Northerners when I was in prison, bro, and a lot of brothers that was from up there from different spots like Antioch and all Sacramento, Oakland, everything, right? And even little like Vallejo.
Yeah, Vallejo.
And it's like shout out to Russell, man. He's dope too. But like I'm saying, it's like when I was there, bro, I ended up seeing it. We had a lot, like, bro, we have a lot of similarities, bro.
For sure.
Like, and I'm just talking about as a cultural background. Like, obviously they got these right, because even LA and Bay is different. Everywhere is different. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, culturally, bro, like, we Hispanics and blacks in the struggle, bro. Yeah. Like, this is what we is, bro. Like, when I met Northerners, they just us with different colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the weirder haircuts and shit, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you that.
I ain't gonna lie. But think about it. That's how
I said something about DuckTales. Them niggas got bad at me.
You gotta fucking relax.
That's really how. No, but the little clip out.
Because he's talking about La Raza. You're talking about the La
No, because even
I'm gonna talk about La niggas.
No, listen.
La DuckTale is stupid though.
Yeah, it's like some cultural shit for the Africans that used to have that shit on some like warrior shit. My Aztec warriors, they used to have their shit too like that. Like the haircut that they had, that's how Aztecs used to have it, bro. Like they used to have piercings and all that shit. So I don't never judge a motherfucker on their cover, bro, because I see some motherfuckers that look at me, bro. It don't look like I know how to fight, huh? But I do, big time. And you can be colorblind to see that. I whoop anybody's ass in black and white. It could be black and white. It could be in full HD, 4K. I beat a motherfucker ass, bro. I put them up like this. Yeah. Everybody could get
people on the spectrum.
You can't get canceled. You can't be racist if you just hate everybody, bro. Like everybody.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody.
Nah, I love that.
You know
So I definitely love that. I think it's important.
We
to
need
have
more
these
black
types
and
of
brown
conversations.
unity, man. We need that shit to look. The shit happening behind the shit's happening behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
Every single day, we just need to broadcast that more, bro. Whenever you in the, and this goes for anybody, you ain't got to be no media personality. Whenever you in the hood and you see the corn man or you see the palatero man, and when we in the hood, bro, and we pull up and see y'all chilling outside, and we need to just go ahead and show that kind of love, bro. Like be a lot more. Cause I ain't gonna lie, growing up, I remember saying what's up to everybody. Like I used to ride my bike, and I was still a kid that rode my bike, bro. And I used to say what's up to everybody.
Hell yeah.
So like the people outside, the brothers, like my people, everybody, like, hey, how you doing? Cause it was like a neighborhood shit, like you know what I'm saying. And I don't mean to say that word. Don't start. Yeah. But it was more like it was a more community thing. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. Nowadays you don't see that shit, bro. I try to say what's up to people. Now they be like, mad dogging me, like, you know me, bro. Like I'm trying to be your friend,
I'm trying to just create that familiarity.
It's hard to make friends when you're a grown adult. You know what I'm saying?
No good friends. That's basically what it is.
I make fun of people.
I like how you said it needs to be more shown on camera and broadcast because I feel like people do fuck with people behind the scenes.
Absolutely, I see it.
I see it too.
Yeah.
People fuck with people behind the scenes, but as soon as the camera come on, then it's like if I show that I fuck, exactly. If I show that I fuck with them, then I'm going against my people. So
trust me, bro. I got a lot of slack going to prison, bro, and just talking the way I do.
Yeah.
As you can see, bro, I don't even get too extra out, but motherfuckers be like, hey, homie, why you? I gotta talk like that. And they be like, hey, homie. Why you talk like that, homie? And I'll be like, what do you mean? I'll be like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I say what you mean, they be like that. And I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, what you talking about? They be like, hey, homie, because I'm like, you're a homie, my boy, you're fucking Mexican, my boy. You gotta act like that. And I'm like, how the fuck am I not acting Mexican? I'm like, first of all, I'm white, motherfucker. I gotta already deal with that. So you saying I look white, I talk black, and I'm Mexican. I don't understand what's going on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure it out myself.
You're the unity. You're the unity right there.
No,
mind you, I'm over here like, why should I be talking, Holmes? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I put my, he's like, I just talk like this because I've been smoking Pall Mall for 70 years. What the fuck? I gotta sound like that. I thought I had to sound like fucking I was on American Me. Let me talk to you, homie. Yeah. That's when you hear an older homie say, let me talk to you, don't talk to him.
Hey, American Me, that's funny.
Oh, you seen that? He ain't seen no old movies, though. That's
about American Me. I gotta use the restroom.
I have not seen that.
You American Me? You gotta watch it.
But you know, y'all remember I ain't seen a lot of movies.
Brownback put me on American Me.
They tried to take my black card because I ain't seen a lot of movies, y'all.
It's not a black movie.
Yeah.
Not a black movie.
No. I haven't seen no black movies.
Y'all seen American Me?
Yep. I interviewed the younger actor because there's two. Remember when he's young and then he's older?
Yeah.
But you thought I interviewed him.
Oh shit.
With Loretta Magazine.
That's raw.
Yeah, no. We didn't even get to that. What's so funny is that kind of led into another topic that I wanted to talk about, which was funny. I don't know if you saw that Vlad shit.
What if about the Louisiana shit?
No.
What did Vlad do?
Vlad had posted a tweet that basically was like, "Has there ever been a white person that wasn't looked at as a culture vulture?"
A white person that was never looked at as a culture vulture. Who do we accept into the community? Mac Miller was definitely never looked at as a culture vulture, and I think it's one of those things where he came up with the culture that he was pushing. So
there's
it's
a
like,
lot of white people that were in the culture that were not looked at as culture vultures. Like you got Mac, you got one big one that I will say for sure is Alchemist.
Bootleg Kev. I don't consider Bootleg Kev a culture vulture.
To me, huh?
Bootleg Kev is not a culture vulture.
I don't think so.
I consider him like a hip hop historian.
But that one is also subjective because there are some people.
Yeah, it's like hip hop historian.
I definitely don't think that, but there are some people who would say that. That's why I'm like, he was like, is there anybody who has just like beat the allegations all the way around? Scott Storch beat the allegations. Paul Wall is a good
Gary
one.
Owen, that's shaky because in some communities they'll say he definitely is using the culture to his benefit. But he was also embodying what he was talking about. He was married to a black woman.
Yeah, he got
for a very long time.
I think they got divorced.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
he was talking too much shit about her.
That's what I said, bro.
You're not finna, out here talking.
I'm not finna be the subject of your whole comedy show.
And
like
that's
I
funny
get
though,
it.
because part of me, I want to talk about like relationship shit.
You could talk about it some. But his was more like pandering. Like every single thing he was saying is like, oh, cause you know I'm dating a sister, and it's like, bro, we get it. You're fucking like.
Oh, he was retouching on the same subject and shit. Yeah,
like,
you ever been with a black girl?
Huh?
You ever been with a black girl?
What? What?
He said Laurie's in that motherfucker.
I just fucked the black girl before I came in. I can't. No.
He said, smell my finger. Lowry's, nigga.
He has been spending his lip the whole time.
I will say this. I'm gonna tell you a funny story, bro. So I one time went out with this girl named Malika, right? And they named her Malika because her dad wanted to have a boy. And it came out her, so she just became from Malik to Malika. You know what I'm saying? Because Mexicans do that too. We just add and shit. Yeah. So don't look at me like that.
I'm not.
Anyways,
Erica.
I used to work. I used to work.
Hey, that shit hit.
That's your name is?
No.
I'm about to say that shit would have been funny as hell. Anyway, so I was dating Malika, bro. This when I was like 14, 15, right? I worked at the liquor store on 101st in Hoover, bro. Fuck Augustine, that's his name, bro. His shit smelled like fucking Korea in there. Anyways, I used to work there, bro, and I remember I used to like black girls a lot, bro. So she had heard from her sister's cousin's baby mama or some shit like that. That I was talking to another black girl, right? Which was true, absolutely. So when she came to the store, though, I'm working, bro. I can't have no trouble here, bro. So she immediately, because she know the cashier. It's another beautiful black girl named Brittany, bro. Shout out to Brittany, bro.
Shout out
you know what I'm
Brittany.
saying? I convinced her that I was older, so I almost made out with her one time, bro, but I was still young. But don't trip. Anyways, Malika came in there and she was like, where the fuck is he at? I already knew it was me. Cause I was like, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, where he at? And then Brittany too playing stupid. She's like, you know, they like, they gonna try to help you out. The sister's gonna try to help you. Like, who? She's like, Jonathan. Cause my name's Jonathan, bro. But she forget the second A in my name all the time. She just say Jonathan. Like Jonathan. Like that. Script straight.
Jonathan.
Yeah, that's how I'm about. Yeah, he's like, that's your name.
Jonathan.
So Jonathan, right? So she was like, where he at? So she come back here. She say, Jonathan, I'm only gonna ask you this shit one time. So I had to stop her because I knew I was caught, but I already knew what she was talking about. So I was like, first of all, my name's Jonathan, bro. She's like, that's what I said, Jonathan. I said, you saying Jonathan. My name's Jonathan. Jonathan.
Hey.
Then there's an extra vowel when you clap.
Jonathan.
And then she was like,
Jonathan.
all right, well, I'm going to ask you. I said, see, that's the second thing.
That's
and you in an
master
argument with
deflection.
somebody, don't ever say you're going to ask somebody anything, bro. Are you going to ask me? And now she got mad. This
is amazing deflection.
Listen, she got mad as I knew I was caught. So she literally was like, oh, she's like, big time Jonathan. But mind you, she's still saying Jonathan. So I was mad. But she started going around in a circle like, big time Jonathan. And then she was like, motherfucker, like, you think you so smart? And she was like, did you graduate high school? And I was like, bitch, did you? And we both did it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
we lived at the same time.
I got slapped, safe to say. But I never fucking cheated on Malika again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Malika.
As you
Shout out
should.
Malika.
Yeah, mostly because I broke up with her right then and there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Malika.
Did you ever hit it? Oh, you was only 15, so it did.
Oh, no, I was hitting already.
you was hitting?
Look, I'm going to tell you, I lost my virginity at 12, and then the homies, when I was 14, they were making fun of me, like, oh, you a virgin. And I was like, I'm not a virgin. You know when you're not a virgin, you trying to, like, I fucked. Like, you want to spell it? I fucked. So then they were like, you're not a virgin. I'll take you down Fig right now. I went from, you right, I'm a virgin. I ain't never fucked nothing. They took me down Figueroa, got me right. Got me right, boy. And I love, you know what I love? The women.
They bought you
I
some
love the
off
women
Fig.
of the Figueroa back then because now there's a lot more diversity. Like there's a lot of Mexican bitches, white bitches, Asian bitches, any kind of bitch you find out there, illiterate bitches, all type of shit, right? But like one thing I learned is that like back then there was just like a lot of older black women, which I like because they call you baby. And that shit makes you feel loved, bro.
Wait.
Hey, baby.
So you
I be like,
telling
how much?
me-
They be like, oh, 80 for you, baby. Yeah, that shit, the baby in there already got me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like Birdman. doing this shit in the car. Like,
So you got the-
So you don't try to talk them down?
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck, I'm the best negotiator I know.
Wait.
Listen, I used to sell bootleg movies, bro. Look, so they be like,
y'all bonding right now?
So
we negotiate
big time. So they be like 80 for a blowjob, right? Mind you, I'm like about 15. I'm like, bro, I'm 14, right? I'm like, what? 80? I'm only gonna last about 2 minutes. I'm like what the fuck? I'm gonna come. I already came a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I already pre-came as soon as I pulled up on you. And she like fuck it. I was like, look, I got 30. Once she get in the car, actually, I really tell her I got 33 in the roach, like a half a blunt. And mind you, I don't want to hit her to hit it, so I'm gonna smoke half of it. I'm gonna give her the other half.
Yeah, you can
and
take that with
she
you.
can smoke it before or after. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Straight there.
Yeah. Don't steal
The
nothing,
door-
bro.
the
It
door
don't
in the
matter
front.
if my shit smell like Swisher Sweet. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, bro. I ain't gotta worry about that.
Wait, so you basically experienced the last of like the classic.
The real Figueroa. Before the inflation hit, these bitches is charging $100 just to talk to them now. I don't even know what's going on, bro.
I didn't know you could negotiate with prostitutes.
Oh, you can do anything with prostitutes, really.
I've never
You know what I'm
bought a
saying?
prostitute, Tiny. I'm sorry.
But you can negotiate with anything. Nigga.
Yeah, you should be able to know that. You should negotiate anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I try to negotiate the price of the beer all the time, even though they're already set. In the liquor store,
Oh yeah, for
they be
sure.
like $235. I'm like, I got $227. You gonna let me walk out of here, bro?
Yeah, you want
That's the
this
CRV tax. That's what the
You just put it
CRV
on
tax.
That's what you put on the table. You put it on the table, you walk out. Like, it is what it is.
Nah, that's why black
that
people get a
stealing?
bad rap.
Is that stealing?
Technically it is, yeah. You gotta sit there and negotiate.
yeah.
Once you finesse your way out of there, you can walk out of there
But
without
that's
no
like-
crime being committed, and
that's
you still
proud to
got away
pay.
with it. Huh?
That's proud to pay.
Proud to pay.
Yeah, that's what LaRussell does. Like, it's proud to pay. Pay what you can.
Yeah.
So I'm in a liquor store, proud to pay.
You know what? I'm finna go everywhere. Like, you know LaRussell? They're like, yeah, proud to pay. Hey, shout out LaRussell though, because on some real shit, he's a very, very. We're supposed to lock in too, bro. He's a very detrimental part, I believe, and like people like probably don't see it now. I believe he's gonna play a very, very big role. If he's already doing it for his people, but I'm saying he's gonna play a big role in bridging our people together, bro. Yeah. And I don't know why, for some reason, bro. That gentleman is just such a very optimistic and a very like loving, he sees the love before anything else. So I know he's gonna be a big person because he's already done a lot of collaborations with our people. Right. But like I said, they don't get shown, bro. They're not getting put on blogs. They're not getting posted, bro. Because don't nobody want to see all that shit, bro. They feed more off of gossip and more off of kill, murder. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They don't want to see that unity shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pressing the issue. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every black guy I'm seeing, I'm hugging them.
I love that.
Start with 6.
Yeah. Let me change it up because he smell like squirrel. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I can't be hugging nobody because I don't even know how to hug people. I don't even accept hugs good. I don't know how to. I never been loved like that, gang. Like when the homie tried to hug me and shit when I was out of prison, I literally was like, bro, this is weird, bro. Like, why are you hugging me? They're like, we miss you.
Well, it gotta be quick. It can't be like
it gotta be like this. And then
He was getting a massage. He's not worried about a hug.
I ain't worried about a hug. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's how fast the media turn your words on you. I never said I was getting a massage.
He said they trying to boss me and deal on me. Nah.
The homie don't even have the. This is a great show.
Look, bro, I appreciate you coming through, bro.
All in all, considering we had alcohol get dropped off midway by the best looking Uber driver I ever fucking seen. You know what I'm saying? The best Uber Eats I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. She even got a plethora. What's it? You know the word?
Plethora.
Yeah, I just want to test it.
Shout out Big Time. Shout out Big Time.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Yeah, man, put that forehead away. Tuck the forehead in before you come back outside the restroom, bro.
Tuck the forehead in.
Yeah. He did it the TJ way. He put his finger in and wiped the fucking tongue.
The TJ way. Don't put that on TJ. They don't be doing that over there.
TJ knows what they doing over there. They feeding people dogs.
Oh my
You know what, bro?
God.
It's good. If they know what they doing, they feeding people dogs. And I ate the taco before and they good. And I ain't know.
I just found what a
That's
solo
why
dog
I say
was.
humans possibly.
What a what?
I think you stay on that hill
dog.
alone big time.
That's because nobody tried it. You tried dogs, so you like it ain't that bad.
Yeah, but that's a big difference between a human beings. Time.
What's the big difference? Meat is meat.
What?
Pause.
Yo. That sounds like the cover of a porn.
I'm gonna go ahead and shout out the sponsor right now. Shout out to Prize Picks because I don't know what's going on right here. That was
Whatever
terrible.
we're talking about, we should be talking about Prize Picks, man. And all the great things you can do on Prize Picks. How much money you could possibly make on Prize Picks. You know what I'm saying? If you do the things right, man, and you keep doing your thing on Prize Picks, eventually you're gonna win, man. That's just simple math. It's statistics.
You can't win unless you play.
Yeah, exactly. You can't win unless you play. Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so get your ass on Prize Pick and go take some shots.
Exactly. It's real easy.
Code FMW.
Put in $5, play with $50. Use code
Lance
FMW
West,
at Prize Picks, man. Sponsored by Sskeme as well. You feel me?
You feel me?
Sponsored
Hey,
by
W
Sskeme.
ad read. That was crazy.
Yeah, no, that was
The
crazy.
freestyle
What did she say? Did she gangbang on me right now? W what?
Did I?
Oh, I
Said W ad read. He said, where
What?
that?
I never heard of that one. No, what is that? Yeah, man.
Where the W ad read
Is that where
at?
Skin Squirrel's at? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I knew that's what they do in the Long Beach, I would have never fucked around over there. Live on. Now, one I'm trying to see
I'm not a reflection of our city, dog.
Okay, listen. While we're here, because last week I don't know if y'all know, but last week we definitely put our bets up. Speaking of Prize Picks, on the Louisiana jailbreak.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who's gonna get
Yeah.
caught next, or who's the last person to get caught?
So there's an update.
There's 2 of them left.
Oh, what?
I've lost.
No,
I lost.
Who you have your money
My
on?
boy was out of there. I think his name is Antoine. Go to the link. It's in there.
Oh, it's in there. It's on
You
TV.
need to
Oh
learn
my
how to
God.
run faster.
Right there, top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
boom, boom.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
There's only 2 left.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And it was the 2 that we thought was
Mine
gonna
was
get caught.
Jermaine. Mine was Jermaine.
We thought Derek was gonna get caught for sure, and then we thought Dude was gonna get caught because
I didn't know. We didn't think Derek was gonna get caught because Derek is the one who
Derek
knocked
looked like a
off.
survivor.
Derek is the one. Okay, so Derek.
Remember we said
background on
the
Derek,
Boosie studs?
his grandmother got killed by a dirty cop. So
Oh, shit.
he went and found all his people and knocked all them off. That's what he's in jail for.
Oh yeah, he meticulous.
Now, mind you, this I found out more about this. Derek's grandmother got killed before he was even born. He didn't even meet her. He just heard the story and was like,
he heard it and got high.
I'm getting back. So he went and got his. That's what he's in jail for.
What is Antoine in jail for? Because my thing is,
Antoine is full of shit. That nigga was at a goddamn. He was at a motherfucking Memorial Day barbecue on Instagram Live talking about come get me if you can, doing all the funny shit.
No.
He needs to go back to jail.
that's the scheme of the group.
He needs to go back to jail. Literally, he was in the camera talking about y'all don't know where I'm at, blah blah blah. I'm never going back. Come get me. I'm finna eat some barbecue, bruh. Get off the net.
Was he still in Louisiana?
Yes.
Did he have regular clothes on or he still had his jail clothes on?
No, he had on like a t-shirt.
Big time, you wouldn't even be able to tell if he had his regular clothes. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell. You wouldn't thought he was wearing a jumpsuit. Like, you got away, you mechanic?
They got a video.
They were the shit. Yeah.
But they had him for hella long. They kept showing like
Who was the dude that split the pole? Who was the dude that split the pole?
That was them three. So it was Derek,
Damn, they had
Antoine.
the
because when they were running, they split the pole.
That split the side on that side got the bad look. Yeah.
Oh God.
But that's why it's so funny because.
So you lost money?
I did. I bet on my money was on Jermaine being the last man standing.
I said Leo was gonna tell.
Leo can't even see straight. Look at this.
He looks like he ready to tell.
He already looking to the side. So who I got to talk to?
Who I gotta talk to, bro? I'm ready to get out.
Say that he probably a murderer.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, shout out Leo.
No, he back in jail. He back in jail. You good? No.
Are you telling?
So how much extra time they get?
You know what?
3
In
to 6.
California, you know what's crazy?
3 to
Over here, it's
6
only like 2 years.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, don't ask me why I know that, but just as crazy.
If it's not
Let
a
me find
violent
out
one,
you tried to break
you get
out
like
the
short
swimmer.
time.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
You know where I stand on that shit. I feel like you should be free.
I thought somebody got socked. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking this way. I'm like, oh no! She brought us beer. Why you hit her? I'm like, oh shit. I mean, you could get hit too. I'm just saying, why you hit her? Like, why you hit her?
Why you fighting
He
everybody?
did say he fighting everybody. This is crazy.
Oh,
But yeah,
dog.
so I think we all lost.
mine was
Everybody lost.
Cause who had their money on Linton? What do y'all said, Linton?
Damn, what a name
I
like
think
that,
I
wouldn't even trust
said. I think I
anything.
said Linton.
He don't even got a last name.
Nah.
I went with somebody with dreads so they could cut it. I think I went with
That's why
Robert.
I said
I think
I went
Jermaine.
with
Hey,
Robert.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You think he
And
got a last name?
Jermaine did cut his dreads. I saw the
Oh,
video
yeah?
when
And they still call him?
I saw when they had him hemmed up. He didn't have no hair.
She
on
keeping
his
up with
head,
this shit
but
more than the
yeah.
actual
I was
police.
saying,
I
for
am,
sure.
because I want to free
know where
them
Derek
boys.
at.
Free them boys. I love what they did and I love how they did it. I'm so sorry. I hope none
Hey,
of them
so
is in jail for no
Free
crazy
them
shit.
boys, for sure.
And it's Antoine and
Okay, so go to the other link that I posted because now on top of this, it's a bunch of women that have gotten arrested behind this because they was helping. The
That's what
grandma,
I'm saying.
they done arrested Linton
Yeah, because you're aiding
grandma.
and abetting a fugitive.
They got the grandma because she
Oh,
sent him a
shit.
cash app. They got this the nigga that was on the fucking Memorial Day.
Yeah.
His sister had a barbecue for him.
Oh, so now she's an accomplice.
She's in jail.
See, you think I'm gonna
Stupid.
miss Memorial Day barbecue? You out of your fucking
But
mind.
look how many. Look
Like
how
that's
many
gonna be a place to
people-
catch me. Like, what
Look
the
at he
fuck?
look mad that they caught him too. Look, he look mad as
Cause
hell.
that's my boy.
Oh, that's Leon right
Jermaine.
there.
Boy.
Look,
That's Jermaine.
that's what I said I was gonna
He cut his hair.
tell. That's him right there.
Look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
his
yeah.
eyes. The motherfuckers is cocked like a pistol. He don't know what
He
he
got the
looking
Biggie
at.
Smalls going on after
Look.
the accident.
He's not a reliable witness because you don't know what he saw.
He only came out for fresh air. He really ain't even want to run
No.
nowhere.
Look
He
at
just did it
it.
because everybody else was doing
Yeah,
it.
that nigga ain't like it Selly. That's all it was.
I look at how many people escaped. It was 10 people that escaped. It's no way you can't tell me that 3 of them didn't plan this and the other 7 was like, nigga, I'm coming
Niggas
too.
just get out. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
And just
Well,
ran behind them. That's why it was
it
so
kinda
aggressive
be.
how they were running.
It kind
Look
of
at
be
Gigi,
like,
Oh, look at Grandma.
Look at
Granny.
Gigi, bruh. That's
Here's the
so
thing.
crazy.
I know my grandma do anything for me.
Bro, my grandma will
Get her
sit
out them
and do the
cuffs. You
race
feel me?
behind
Like,
Fuck my
yeah.
grandma.
Okay, we heard.
I'm robbing
We
her.
heard.
Nigga said she's still
Allegedly, she
I'm
robbed
robbing
you.
her ass.
That's why you mad at her.
I'm robbing her
She
ass.
took your money.
She
Yeah,
she got off
Granny
on
in
you.
jail.
She do. She know everything
That's
about everybody. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
She already got the whole rundown and
That's
shit.
tough.
She know my social security number and everything. I
wonder
heard you writing them. The dudes already got locked back up and you got mad at them. Like, why the fuck you get caught?
I'm trying to
Stupid
tell
ass.
you, like, what were y'all antennas?
Behind
why
the toilet
are y'all
is
still
crazy.
in Louisiana? A.
somebody got caught in Texas.
Yeah, 2 of
Oh,
them.
they try to see. That's what the smart shit to do. Get the fuck up.
Get
out.
out.
2 of them was in
Yeah.
Texas?
2 of them was Texas.
Okay, I remember saying
I'm just,
that.
all of
been at
that is
Red's
just
house.
mind
I was gonna say,
boggling.
where would you go?
I would have been sniffing paint at Redzo's house. Huffing paint. Yeah, boy. You would have seen me with a whole Lakers colors.
Oh my God.
Fucking mural on your face,
bro. Yeah.
With an at Rezo 27.
I would have had him do a mural, and I would have had him pay me as part of the mural. So when the police come out, to stand by the wall like this, I'll be somebody's cheekbone like this and shit.
That's hella
Like,
funny.
yeah.
Hey, do you think if you went down,
I don't
or
think.
do you think if you got out of jail or you ran away, you think your mama would hold it down?
Hell nah. When I ran away, my mom was like,
telling.
take off all that shit I bought you. And I literally got naked because I'm a stubborn person. My mom is too. I got naked. I walked like 3 houses down. I came back and she locked me out still. She was like, what you want to say? I'm like, I'm sorry. Dick all out, everything, ass cheeks out. I was only like 13 years old. I probably look like an uncooked dough, breadstick.
That's fucking crazy,
Olive
bro.
Garden breast.
Olive Garden too fancy for me. It's only Little Caesars. I don't even know what they look like at Olive Garden.
All you can eat.
Little Caesars.
That's crazy.
Hey, that's what I call my ex-girlfriend.
Hello, all you can eat, baby.
Hey, where are my glasses?
Hey, at the end of the day, hey, check out the Jerry Westmont album, man. Shout out OTR. Shout out Rosecrans Big, man. Shout out my boy Six. Shout out my boy. I was gonna say something about being colorblind, but now he's not.
Big colorblind.
Big colorblind time.
Big
Big colorblind time. Shout out to what's your name? I'm sorry, not Erica, obviously.
Illa.
Yes. Oh, it ends with A still too, huh? Illa.
You know what they say? If they end with A, they give you A headache.
Yeah. If it ends with A, give you
My
A.
daddy named ill. My daddy named ill. So they never
Ill. Damn, that shit ill. Illa? Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. How old are you? Oh my God.
I'm old enough to be outside and buy your alcohol.
Whoa!
They want to name her Illmatic.
My mom always told me my mom always told me don't ask a woman 3 questions. Like what their weight is, how old are they, and if they're on their period. And I violate that almost every single day.
Shout out to
I'm not supposed to ask them if they on their period.
I want to ask them their age though. I don't want to fucking.
That's an important question.
Yeah,
Before going out on a
first
date and
thing,
shit, I need to know.
Going out on a date?
No, I'm talking about
Like
even
your first date?
No, like
just
if
in
they're
general.
in the DM period. I'm like,
Just
how
in
old are you?
general.
First
We
question
going out.
of the
Oh,
period.
yeah, no, for sure.
You ain't never ran a red light.
What that mean?
I'm out of here.
What that mean? Hold on. Yeah. Anyways, hey, shout out to Jerry Westmont show, man. Hey, shout out OTR, shout out Rosecrans Big, shout out the whole fake community, man. Shout out everything, man.
We
Everything.
appreciate you.
Nah, you definitely. This was a great episode. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. When I walked up, it was kind of like a wobbler when I walked up.
I'm sorry that I took you guys' hands. My hands are sweaty, knees weak, arms
your
are
hands
heavy.
is something. I felt that. I'm
My
like,
mom
bruh.
smoked crack. She said she didn't, bro, but I know she did. Cause this shit just happened. Like I don't even be doing drugs and shit. Like it would at least be excusable if I'm on drugs and shit. Like give me some fucking like that Jimi Hendrix fucking heroin. You know what I'm saying? I want some of that shit, bro. That good
10 out of
shit.
10.
Hey,
Well,
but hey, thank you. That's
You're
the best.
very
I never got
welcome.
that rating from any of my girlfriends. So shout out to you. 10 out of 10, man. You already know what the deal is, man. Welcome to the Jerry Westmont show, but it's obviously they show, man. That's just something I say.
Hell yeah, man.
We
My
hang
boy
out like a fat
Westmont
bitch's stomach, man.
King,
From the
man.
low bottoms to the hundreds, man. Who want to run it? Let me know, man. What the big old deal is.
I think that was a great way to sign off on the show. This has been another episode of Fair to Say. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you love. Let us know what you hated. We know you're going to do it anyway. We love you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
It's a her.